everyone. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out tonight. We got a cool little story going on. So feel free to go to introduce the rest of the cast. And then we'll go ahead and just do a little bit of a recap on who everyone is. So that way, those of you guys who are watching can know who the cast is. All right, guys. We are going to go actually around the table because we haven't done this in a hot minute. And just sort of give an introduction of who we are and what your role is on the ship. Just that way everyone who is new knows what is going on in this little crazy game that we're playing, all right? We'll go ahead and start with Valitaire.
Ow, I just pinched my fingers. I'm not joking, I really did.
This is the greatest intro ever.
That's
All right.
JJ.
I was fucking with this. It hurt.
That's what you get.
Also, please don't make me go quiet again. I just wanted to scream.
He had to snap his fingers because of it.
Oh yeah, that really hurt. I'm a big killy lizard thing. I kill people that aren't lizards. And lizards. I'll kill a lizard. Fuck a lizard.
I say, wasn't your mom a lizard? Oh, too soon?
Oh, she was definitely.
wait,
she was
what?
all lizard.
Full lizard.
Going on to Gus.
I'm Gus. I am an android biohacker. I like to stab things with needles. It's fun for me. Yeah.
That's a kink.
I'm also the pilot on the ship, which is actually my favorite part about this game, is being able to fly a ship. Makes me feel really cool. Makes Gus feel really cool too.
Dude, right? Fair.
You are Gus.
Patcher and Crank.
Well, I like to fix things because, that's what I do. 'Cause I'm an engineer, and I'm a Yusoki who likes to stick things in his mouth because I've got mouth pouches. And then I have a giant robot. His name's Crank, and I made him on Castroville.
You made him here in the place where we are now?
Well, not in the same place, but yes.
Oh my god.
We found out last week that we're brothers.
What?
Yep.
Crank.
I'm gone. I'm gone for such a little time.
Moving
You
on
fucking passed the
to
fuck out. Sorry. guys.
Andros.
Hey, hi, hello. My name is Andros Sunspire. I'm the captain of this ragtag crew and that robot. Yeah, that's what we're out here doing adventures, making memes, and taking names. And loving names. Think about it.
What? Ori.
Hi, I'm Stephen Clark. I play Dougal O'Riordan, or Ori for short. Is a human, and I make the beep boops on the console.
He does
Not
it
on
really
the
well.
PC, though.
Yeah, not on PC.
And
He's a console pleb.
last but not least, the Stone.
But yeah, I play Stone. A Vesk of very simple words. But I am your bodyguard and gunner.
Bodyguard.
He's also
Sure.
very good at what he does. Ask
Never
me if
s-
anybody on this crew is good. I'll tell you yes.
Can you smell the stone is
Hey, are they
smashing?
good?
Yeah, are you the Rock's brother? Little brother, the Stone?
Hey, older brother.
The boulder!
No, that's the Boulder.
They call.
The Boulder.
They have a little
Yeah.
sister called the Pebble.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
so I'm the middle child. I'm the middle child. It's Boulder, Stone, and then Rock.
God damn it.
I love it. All right, so
I'm upset.
where we left off last time, you guys just landed on Castroville. You guys parked the Romero, as has been christened, and
Yep.
a few of you noticed the group of Star Adventurers, for people from the Starfinder Society, who were in the same hangar as you guys were as well. You guys continued to go on into the sneak your way through the busy streets and make it to Andros's parents' shop.
Ha! Forgot we were doing that.
As they walked in, they did hear some yelling happening as Andros' father was yelling at a couple of Starfinder Society, guards, pilots, not sure. But they were trying to get some information of where Andros Sunspire and his crew made off to after disappearing for 10 days. They snuck past the guards into the shop where Andros' dad and Andros had a very heartfelt conversation that might have been awkward for everyone else just standing by. But Andros' dad was very proud of what Andros has accomplished. But they were also given a job in trade, I should say, for safe keeping of and not being told where they were hiding out at. Andros was given the contract, and you guys were getting ready to head out when you see Ori bust in the front door.
Do I have any context for what my character was doing before that?
You were teaching the people on the ship how to play basketball.
Okay. Is anything going on outside that makes me burst into the door?
You just saw the rest of your crew walk in. You waited a little bit as you were getting ready to walk in, and you saw the two Starfinder Society people walk out. So you waited a little bit and then busted in afterwards.
Okay. I run in like, all right, is anybody hurt? Did anything happen? Whose ass I gotta kick?
Those guys outside, they're lucky to be alive, because I came in here with my fisticuffs blazing.
I just want to look at
Val
everyone.
pull me off the guy.
I just want to like look around to everyone like. So you guys didn't even come across them then, did you? Because what he said's not true.
That's just rude.
What you said was a lie.
Wait, did I miss something?
Might have been exaggerated truth, Ori.
Okay. Is this your old man?
I yanked him off. He almost killed him.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Val.
Shit,
Hammer
I
pulled
mean-
you off.
My God. But so is this your old man?
Yeah, this would be the guy. I kind of gesture over my shoulder. He also gave us a job, and I hold up the contract. You ever done any hunting?
I get to kill things.
It's a part for the course. Fantastic. I want to go stand next to Patcher and just like. So things okay here?
Well, no one died, so I guess sure.
And we're already batting 1,000 compared to what we were doing before.
I mean, that's very true.
I mean, Sunshine's got like a new kid, and,
Wait, what?
Yeah, look.
As you say
That's where the
that,
conversation is.
out of Andros' backpack, you see a young Yosoki just pop out of the backpack.
And
I
that's.
have an even smaller raccoon.
That's-
now.
That's
Fuck
That's
that.
Climberry.
that's Climberry.
I was gonna say that's not your kid.
It's definitely
It's
not mine.
Stone.
It's Stone's kid, yeah.
I adopted
Sunshine and Stone got a kid, so
We're progressive like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, way to go, guys.
Yeah, Castrovel actually has very loose adoption laws when it comes to these kinds of relationships.
Very curious biology.
Yeah, so it's more just like for tax reasons than for actual like attraction. But
I want to move towards Stone. Like, no, you can't eat the child.
Oh, if you try to eat that child, Stone will fucking crush you.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Also, we found out that we're not going to say the word because I think she might freak out because I think she knows it now in common. But she loves yellow sponge cream cakes.
Twinkies?
As soon as you say Twinkies, she like perks up and like looks around.
guys,
I
the
think
pizza,
this
that
kid's cool. I think this kid's awesome. I love this child
pastry crack.
now. Hey, you said her name is Clem.
Climberry. We've been referring to her as CB.
Yeah, someone horribly fucking named her.
To be honest, she kind of
Not
named
my
herself.
Okay, all right. I'm just gonna like nod at the child and then I go about my business, I guess.
I'm just saying, this thing is going to be very unuseful for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens. She's cute, right? So like maybe we can get her good at distracting things because she's cute. So I'm gonna meander my way across to Gus and go, hey man, before we actually,
I'm totally checking out all the furs, by the way. I'm
Yeah.
into it.
so
You're a furry?
also do you see any furs that you like? Anything that you might be interested in procuring for yourself, maybe for the ship?
I say yes, and I pick one that's like way too big for me. It's like meant for a Vesk.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Gus,
I want
man.
this one. I want this one.
Gus
Like
is
in a
gonna
trench
become
coat.
he's gonna become a pimp. That's
So
He just
Those are
Cat
the-
Then
Williams.
I point to a walking
Goes-
stick and a chalice and move on.
I'm gonna take the fur and hold it up and go, Dad, how much for this?
Describe what the pelt looks like that you chose, Gus.
It would be the largest and brightest of all of the furs that I found.
Can I just? I want it to be I want it to be gritty skin.
You know what? That's a better idea. It's gritty skin. Sorry, did I say bright? I meant skin. It's the same to me.
Put the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Okay,
Oh,
we can go with
Jesus.
that. It's the dirtiest one. It's the dirtiest skin looking. Still
That's-
the biggest, but the dirtiest skin looking.
It's just
Gritty, the NHL mascot. He's orange and fuzzy.
Jesus.
That's what I mean. The NHL mascot.
He looks over, looks the pelt up and down. That's gonna be 350 credits.
That's a bit steep, but you know what? Let me think about that. I turn back to Gus. Do we have 350 credits?
I don't even have 350 credits, and I've been stealing everything.
Gus usually has a quip, but he just points to Patrick.
So, turning back around to my father. So, would we be able to work this into the price of the contract? Like, we
What?
do the job and we get.
I just got here and I don't want to give up my money.
Oh, we're getting paid anyway. We're
Oh,
kinda
this is
playing
pro
along.
bono.
Yeah,
What?
this is pro bono work, so he doesn't turn us
Yeah.
into the.
I wasn't
Pathfinder
excited about it
Association.
either.
I want to grab
Sorry.
like 4 different jackets and like, okay, yeah, if we're just checking shit onto this list right now, I'm gonna take these as part of the deal.
He looks at you guys and he goes, "No."
Would you take the small raccoon as payment?
Whoa now.
Not you. The
Hold
other
up, hold up. Which small raccoon? Because I'm.
The
Which one?
slightly larger raccoon is
This
more
one?
useful.
The talking.
Which one? This
Well,
one?
they both
That's Andrew.
talk, but
See,
whatever.
we can talk.
That's
He just
it.
only
That's
speaks
Ian.
Yosoki right
That's
now.
Steven.
Like,
What'd you eat that was so greasy?
I said
that's
talk.
it.
I was just gonna get rid of it.
That's a little racist, but okay.
It took a lot of me not to go to McDonald's and get a hamburger.
I mean, at least
All of you
everybody
today.
here has a normal
This
normal
is
amount
really
of
freaking good. I
shoulders.
wanna-
That's the
can you
word I'm
make
looking
another
for.
10.
Anyway,
You know, Crank. Once I get him arms,
really
he's
good
gonna
though,
have
right?
4 arms, essentially, right?
I'm okay with that because
How
he's a
many
robot. He's allowed
shoulders
to.
is he gonna
Okay.
have?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
next
that's
question.
Holy
a
shit. It just elbow.
Arms, fine. He can have 6 arms. Shoulders.
He's gonna have 12 shoulders.
He has
I'm out.
neck
Only 6
elbows.
arms.
That robot will never set foot on my ship ever again if he has more than 2 shoulders.
Then your ship's gonna fall apart.
God damn it.
Continue. He's like, "So, are you guys getting to the job or not?"
What is
Yeah,
our
yeah.
job?
We're gonna get to the hunting trip. I did promise. I did promise Gus that I'd take him down to the beach really quick because he's never seen the ocean, and as you know, we have some of the prettiest waters this side of space as a whole. So,
All of space.
so we're gonna head on down to the beach for just a little bit, and then we'll hit the jungles and do the thing that I don't like doing again. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna kind of grab Gus by the shoulders and push him out the door.
Christ.
So,
Me and my friends are going out, Dad.
you guys heading straight to the sea? Or do you guys want to make any pit stops?
I'm gonna make a pit stop at the ship.
I would not like to venture to the ocean. I would like to try and retrieve that armor from the captain's bowl.
Ah, yes. I support this.
I also support that.
Okay, so
All right. Well, that's not how I was going to the ship, but all right.
And we do also need to change the name on the ship because it still reads Sailor's Pearl. So if we could get that scratched out and changed over
Yeah,
to the
Captain,
Romero.
are you gonna give us some money to fix that?
You got money.
I don't have that much.
Honestly, I don't think I have any money. I think I might have maybe like 50 credits. So
I mean, I can scrape the name off the side for free.
Yeah,
Damn
and
right you can.
let's scrape the other one in afterwards. I'm here for this plan.
Yeah, I'm super down. Also, we might be able to use the labor of the people on the ship still.
If they even know how to labor.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about using them as kind of unskilled labor as it is. So just like, hey,
I was saying, do we have a giant label maker?
Just chigoon, chigoon.
I need to know what their salaries are. How much are we paying these people?
It's more of a.
They get to live there.
Expertise. We're
they
we're
get to
paying
live
them
there.
in experience.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm hearing. All I heard was slaves.
No.
Yeah, no, it was in a different dialect, but that's what he was saying.
Okay.
They're student athletes.
Yeah, they're
Jesus.
interns. See, they're interns.
They're
They're
interns.
gonna get
And, what-
paid.
and how are they compensated?
It's by
yeah,
having a
exposure.
place to sleep.
Okay.
Also, this is gonna look great on their resume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Plus the one that repaints the sides and all that. They get a lot of exposure.
Yeah.
Wait.
They do.
Are you telling me my great-great-great-grandpa didn't say those people were from Africa? I thought they were sick.
Whoa!
Where are we going? Where are we?
All right, moving right along from that.
I'm making a joke as I was lied to, kid. Like,
Yeah.
my grandpa was a
You would be-
good dad. No,
He was the innocent child.
As a sociology teacher, you would be surprised how often I have to say no to that question. It's
Wait,
not
that's
ideal.
actually asked?
It's not
Yeah.
ideal. No, it's pretty bad.
I can't believe people actually believe that shit.
That's the internet.
I'm upset. Let's move on.
I'd like to go to the ocean now.
So you guys stop by your ship first, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was just gonna take Gus straight to the ocean, so we can split up here.
Okay. It is about a 6-hour adventure through the jungle to the ocean.
The ocean?
Yes, to the ocean.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
then maybe we'll hold off for a minute, and we'll just hit. Well, Gus, I forgot how long of a walk it was. You know what? We'll hit it while we're out while we're out hunting. Cool.
Okay, that sounds good. I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
idea. I don't
Yeah.
want to walk 6 hours anyway.
Yeah, I really don't want to either.
So you guys head back to the ship. You're able to get back on.
Right.
As you guys head back into the ship, you do see a couple of the new people on the ship, just sort of walking around, just mindlessly walking.
Like I know them all now, right? From
Yeah.
Hoopin. Sick.
Great. Now he gets to name all of the people on the
Yeah.
ship.
Yes.
Yeah. This is Jibney. That's Walter.
I don't remember any of their names.
No, these are their names: Jibney, Walter, Cracker Barrel.
So we have two CBs.
Yeah. But it's K. It's a K Cracker. KB.
This kid, oh my god.
He's the uncle of the group.
Yeah.
Ew.
Free my soul. I want to go out to rock and roll.
Yes.
Nasty record.
Yeah. So I'm like, "What's up, guys? What's up?" I got handshakes with them now.
Cool.
I just need one of them to be named Dinner Plate.
No.
Nope, that's not how it is.
Okay.
You guys head to the armory. You guys see a large
Yes.
glass door in front of you with a scanner and a keyed swipe.
All right. Is Patrick with me?
No, I'm in the
No.
engine room.
He's the engine.
I'll be there since Gus and I decided not to go to the beach.
Gotcha. I just want one last attempt here. Like, I want to go over, like, comms with everybody. Just be like, can we try to hack this thing?
I liked the other plan before, where it's gonna go into space. So like one of us goes into space and goes and grabs it when it
Right,
shoots
but
out.
I feel like we should just try hacking one time. That way, no matter what, we get shot out. Even if we get it wrong.
Okay, so we need 3. No, you know what? I'm gonna be the person that will try to hack it, and I'll also be the person out in space who tries to catch it.
I mean,
No,
like,
we're on the ground.
We're at
on the
work.
ground. We're
Oh,
just
well,
gonna
it's just gonna go on
shoot
the
off.
ground. It's just gonna go on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, dude, I'm hacking it.
No one,
You
we
know what?
have not gotten any confirmation that that thing is actually gonna go in, like shoot out of the ship or just fucking explode.
Yeah, it's
For all
probably
we
the
know,
second
it's
one.
just gonna go.
That's why I want to try the safe approach
Gone.
of hacking it at least once, and then seeing, and then if not, then bam, we're wrong and it gets shot out. And
Can we-
did it anyways?
Can we hack the back, like the exit that it would shoot out of?
Okay.
We
yeah,
still
we
don't know if
could.
it's gonna shoot. Can any? Okay, I'll roll. Someone roll a fucking perception to see if there's some sort of fucking crease in the ceiling or the floor, or like a
Wait,
way
didn't-
that's open up.
we knew that there's like a vent. There was some. I forget what exactly it was, but that's been confirmed to us, correct?
You notice there were hatches on the back wall.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
back wall or
The back wall.
Feeling-
Like, the back wall where the exterior of the ship would be.
oh okay. Now I'll just go stand behind the ship like this.
Like, ready to catch power armor.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my damnedest
That part.
here
Try
with
to hack.
Patcher to try to do this thing.
Gotcha.
Any words of inspiration, Cap?
I'm just gonna say, I'd really rather not keep my dad waiting. So the faster we can do this, the faster we can get back on his good side. So I think you're gonna do a great job, and I think we're gonna be able to move on with our day. And I'm gonna try to use my encourage on them.
Encourage the crap out of
Armor
them.
Those
that
ulterior
Stone has,
motives.
the safer
Yeah.
will be on the hunt.
And that, as my first roll of the night, is a modified 20.
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
In a chat if you got him.
yeah.
Put it in a chat. Put it.
Um, you. Okay, so you go ahead and get your +2 bonus. So you can go ahead and roll
Alright.
the hacking.
All right.
I believe in you.
You're really bad at this, aren't you, Pep?
Yeah, very
Do you
exceptionally
want me
so.
to? Do
Oh
you
no,
want- Do
nope,
you want the
nope,
rat to do it? All right.
nope. I already started doing the thing.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that's a 14, and then modified. I have for computers. That is +4, so 18.
18. You hear everyone inside hears, and in the inside you see smoke begin to fill the inside of the vault. As Valetaire, you see a large plate of ship is beginning to fall upon you now.
Catch it.
Catch it. That we got.
Are you trying to catch this large plate of ship, this heavy plate?
How fucking big is this plate?
So
You
I've seen your house. It's probably one of the length of one of your exterior walls.
What does that mean?
Like of your whole house.
What?
which side?
The short side, the long side.
The longest side.
Are we talking like?
He can't
a
give us
bus?
footage. Big.
Give me yards like a football field.
Wait,
Oh,
so
it's
like
not that-
average city
it's
bus.
not-
Is average
no, no,
city
no.
bus?
How many yards?
Yeah, actually, it'd be about the size of a school bus.
Yeah, we can translate a school bus into feet, Drew.
Yeah.
School bus.
Space, aluminum.
How many tablespoons is that?
Average
Material?
bus is about 40 feet.
material heavy enough not to just shred when you go into the drift.
It's like ceramic plated metal.
I'm gonna Dark Souls roll my ass out of the way of this.
Go ahead and make a reflex save for me.
Oh shit.
Reflex or agility? Actually, reflex makes sense.
Reflex, because agility save isn't a thing.
That is your.
Hey,
Godspeed, sir.
Reflex.
And you don't get any negatives because you are proficient in heavy armor. Get that scary ass pen out of here.
So that would be saving throws, right?
Yes.
Should be.
I'm about to feel the weight of this fucking ship.
It's gonna be so much damage. It's gonna be wonderful.
I rolled a 3. I have saving throw of +2, so that's a 5.
And this is
Oh,
how we
God.
lost Volunteer.
Yeah, dude,
This is
rip. Holy shit.
Oh gosh.
Maybe it'll be good. No, he'll be fine. He'll come back as a zombie. We got that virus.
We got this fire.
He doesn't have the
Oh
virus.
yeah. I'll just
Shit.
I have not
His
once
stone
been
was out
infected.
spit in his mouth. He'll be fine.
I can do it. I'm the most effective.
Not let you die.
You take
I'll give him
back
mouth to mouth.
you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing just crushes you.
Oh gosh.
It's okay. We should have
He's
it.
definitely not
Okay.
dead. But
That's the whole me.
I would
I'm
be
good.
dead, yeah.
That's good. And as soon as I
I'd be at
see you
6.
guys, I'm gonna pull some sort of bluff and be like, I'm good.
How much? Okay, so how much damage did you actually take?
Actual damage?
Yeah.
4 hit points.
And what's your total?
A total of hit points or
Yeah,
total
total hit points.
Stamina? Total hit points is 20, so I had 16 stamina.
Okay, so you're at 16 hit points too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't like when the DM or GM asks like, so how much health do you have left?
No, I was just asking for
Stop.
just for blood, like for fluff, because he actually got injured. It's not like
Oh, okay. For narrative reasons.
Yes.
Okay. You're just like,
it's
so
not a
then 2
hydraulic
organs
plate.
fall.
All right. So this plate falls off. Josh. What do we look?
So right now you see a billow of smoke.
Okay.
That's all you see on your
Well,
side.
do
You
they- can I get up fast enough for them to notice me?
no, you're currently crushed underneath a large thing of
can I get
plate.
out?
You can make a
Can I
strength
get
check
out?
to try to push it off of you.
Like a strength check, try to push it off me as fast as I can before you fuckers see me.
Because God forbid Volunteer show any sort of weakness or needing anymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, 20, modified 20.
Modified 20.
Hey.
That's exactly what
In
you
the
needed
chat.
to get this thing lifted. As the smoke disperses, you see him placing down the metal plate as if he caught it and then put it down.
And I don't care how much pain Voltaire is in, it looks like I am 100% right now.
Did you just catch that?
Yes.
I've never heard a faster answer.
I want to stand there like looking through the glass.
I started doing calculations, trying to see if it's even possible. I just baffled the whole time.
Go ahead.
I would like to find. I'd like to roll like an insight or something, whatever it would be in this game, to see if I believe him.
Okay, so
Be sensible.
Valater,
Roll against you.
Valater will roll a bluff, and you will roll a sense motive check, Andros.
That's some bullshit. I ain't got no modifier.
And you just happen to be going up against the captain, who's like built for this kind of shit.
What I roll?
See, it's so fucking dark in here.
Should I just go ahead and tell you my
Maybe.
number?
Maybe. Go ahead.
An 18.
God damn it, I rolled a 17.
Oh! So you believe him for a split second.
Do I notice that he doesn't believe me?
I'll play it. I'll play it pretty. I'll play it pretty straight face.
But when you see him put it down, you can see a little bit of just from because you have a little bit of skin showing between your gauntlets and your armor, correct?
Yeah, it's like when you wear like a suit and you
Yep.
got a little piece of.
So just from right there, you just happen to catch a small line of blood running into his gauntlet.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna keep on moving. And I'm going to approach Val and I'm gonna go, hey man. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody, but you should probably go get checked out by Gus. I need you at absolutely 100% going into this, but I'm not gonna say anything out loud to people because you're a man of pride and I can respect that. But
I got it.
This is
You just look at the kid in that like the image where he's next to the girl.
I was
Yeah.
trying to really grunt my stomach so I could make the noise.
The rest of you who are still on the inside of the ship with the solid glass door can see everything still standing there.
It's still inside?
Yeah, it's still inside. It was on a pedestal inside of the vault.
So on comms, hey, nothing came out this way.
It's up and above you, but you can still see everything lined.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
Yeah. So like, it didn't fall. It's still up there, isn't it? At least from what I can see here.
Yeah, it's still here. Wait. Maybe this is a poop thing.
What?
We need to do something on the other end to make it go out that way smoother.
Well,
need
you know,
fiber.
there's a vacuum in space, so usually it sucks out things. Just gonna.
Yeah. So, DM, looking at this, how high above me is it?
It's about
far away.
It's about 30 feet above you.
About 30 feet.
I'm. How tall are you?
Haven't measured myself in a while, and you know, space does add like an extra 6 inches to you once you hit the ground. Because you know it stretches out your spine, so like as you're on a place with gravity, you kind of shrink down a little bit.
That's the excuse.
I'd say on a good day, I'm like 6'2", 6'3".
It took a lot of talking to get out 6'2".
Captains, man.
So if I put you on my shoulders and the raccoon gets on your shoulders,
I still don't think we're 30 feet tall.
Wait, hold on. Does it seem like there's a hole in the ship now where this plate used to be?
Yeah.
Cool. I just grabbed the magnet boots that we got that are built into the spacesuit that we're guaranteed to have. It's like basic thing. I'm just gonna fucking walk over there.
You see Ori just like walk out in a spacesuit and just like walk up the side of the plane or the side of the ship.
Yeah.
You're now inside the
But
captain's
there's-
vault.
but there's gravity, so he's gonna be like.
I mean, yeah, he's awkwardly walking, but he's still 1 foot in front of the other.
So you said he was inside.
Puts
the
him on
vault.
his feet and his hands.
Yeah, he's inside of the captain's vault now.
Cool. So I'm inside this place. Is there anything else inside there?
Roll a perception check.
Ooh.
I vote.
It's 18 unmodified, so
18?
I'm assuming it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valitaire and Andros roll a perception check as well.
No, is there a trap? Am I gonna die?
Yes.
Putting away my fucking.
Aha! Your magnet boots can't protect you from this.
Spike wall.
They're attracted by the magnets.
Holy
You're giving him ideas. Shut up.
I rolled a 21. That's the highest I could possibly roll. I got a critical. Unmodified.
I got a 9.
9. Even though you're not very perceptive, Andros, you notice a lot of people are looking at you as there is a loud ruckus as a piece of heavy metal hitting the ground.
Cool.
Val, you do notice a very unique uniform heading your way that looks very familiar.
Val, I got this. Let me do the talking. Just sit there and look scary.
He doesn't move.
I'm assuming
Am
that's
I
him.
frozen? You'll never know.
As you guys continue to stand there, you do see 2 Starfinder Society officers beginning to walk your way.
I'm gonna throw it over the comms. Everybody be scarce. We got some
Don't worry.
Starfinder out here.
Starfinder, I got this.
I'm gonna go onto the
don't
ship.
shoot them. Please don't shoot them.
I'm gonna go back onto the ship and start rounding up all the people that we, our guests.
Also,
please
if we
send
could-
Crank to my location.
Also, if we have the
Okay.
people, can we please start changing the name of the ship? For the love of everything.
You do
Please start
notice
changing.
that the side of the name of the ship is no longer visible as it was on the piece that is on the ground right now.
Hey.
Hey, dumb
Scratch
luck.
that. We'll worry about that later. But for right now, maybe be ready to shoot guns. Just don't shoot guns until I say something about shooting guns.
So I'm stuck inside a portion of the ship that people don't normally go into while this shit's all happening. So I'm just like I'm finding like what corner of this inside space to hide myself in.
What's
I was
the
gonna
safe
medic.
word?
Assistance was required.
You sit in a corner that's like the furthest back you can be in. This whole room is just filled with different armor and different weapons. One thing that sort of does catch your eye though is on the floor that was on the back wall that couldn't be visibly seen from the door that you guys were looking through, is a large metal box that says "Do not open" on the side of it.
I open it.
Oh my god.
Instant space age.
It does.
Pandora.
It does have a physical lock on the side of it, as well as like a data pad.
Is this
Doesn't
the
change my
captain's
action.
like spank bank? Like,
no, that's upstairs.
It's his porn.
yeah, is this
It's
his
just- It's
Purge.
Shoulders Magazine.
shoulders mag? I
Neck-
knew I didn't like that guy.
Neck Elbows magazine.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Head, shoulders.
Head and Shoulders
And
magazine.
toes.
But it does have a hand scanner, and it also has an actual lock.
Okay, does it have anywhere I can plug in whatever space USB I got on
No,
my
it does
little
not.
wrist console? Fuck. Does it have any? Does it have like any kind of NFC capability?
Can I
Negative.
Apple Pay my way into this?
Yeah.
If I Venmo you $20, can I get it in?
I guess. So the lock that's on there, it's a physical lock. Like, are we talking like a padlock?
Like a padlock.
Okay, I'm gonna use
That's
one of the
looking like it's
weapons.
missing a key. Okay.
What weapon in here can I? What weapon seems like it will open this without destroying the box?
I mean, all of it. It's a pretty heavy. It looks like it's almost made out of the same metal that the ship itself is made out of.
Okay. See,
Clearly, I can handle it.
yes, I'm gonna take whatever, like, I don't know, like small laser blade creating device might be in here and just like boop, the lock right off.
Okay. You so there there is no like energy weapons.
Shit.
There's so there's like blasters, but there's no like melee weapons.
Can I take a blaster and like turn it onto like a lower setting? Is that a thing
No,
in
no, no,
here?
no. There is one in there.
There's a
One-
flame doshko.
There-
Oh, that's
There is
right.
a flame Doshko in there.
There is. I
What
apologize.
It's like a
There's
huge-
there's an Elijah Dushku in here.
Yeah. She's just.
What kind of weapons are you?
Is that a tennis player?
What kind of weapons are you proficient with?
Me? Let's find out.
Simple.
Is that cat
and-
posing
kitten
for like
upstairs.
a new art show?
What's the
What?
kitten's name?
The cat is like perfectly in
Oh.
frame.
Kitten, come back.
Like the cat was literally like just doing this.
Yeah,
What's the
it's
cat's
perfect.
name?
It is thumbs because if I can pull it up her paws.
Light armor, melee, small arms, and sniper rifles.
It's definitely not a doshko.
Definitely a laser weapon.
She has thumbs, so we call her thumbs.
That's adorable. I love
You need
her.
advanced melee weapons to use that
Uh,
giant
It
Yeah.
is.
weapon.
It is this thing right here.
Wait, so but I need to be able to wield that. what if I wheeled the box in the direction of the turned on
I'll
item?
just turn
This
it
is
on.
why we need our text on screen so they can see that picture.
I would agree with this. Someone drop that in the chat there. Also, Alex, thank you for getting the Elijah Dushku reference. But
So
no,
you want to turn on the blade?
And then wield the box.
Go ahead and roll a strength check because it is, as you try to pick it up, it is an extremely heavy box.
Fuck.
So this
Okay.
is what we are looking at, everybody.
Okay. But. Okay. Do I have anything for that? Okay.
The two of you instantly see the room. Everyone instantly sees the room just light a bright red, and hear.
Okay. So I rolled a
God
7.
damn it, Ori.
I rolled a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
You try, but you don't even pick up the box. Like it's too heavy for you to lift.
Okay. I want to like. I just like look at things again like, huh. I'm basically Tom Hanks in Castaway right now. Okay. All right. So I go and like gently turn off the weapon, and like the energy like stops. What else do I have in here?
Outside.
Like I said, you see a bunch of blasters. You see. I believe
Are
there
any
were...
of the blaster? Okay.
Right. Oh, there was a couple of like just knives, like blades, but nothing electric. They're entries.
Okay. Shit. Okay. The blasters. Is there anything that I can like turn down?
Turn down for what?
So I can use. No. So I can like hopefully like turn down just like the intensity of it to like not just like destroy anything, just slowly chip away at something. Wait, what if I have what is it? This physical science I got?
That's for like physical science is all about like geology and
Shit.
those kind of sciences.
Yeah,
Physics.
dumb stuff that Gus does.
So is that something I could be like the power cell for this thing? If I were to crack it open
Okay,
over
hold
this, would melt through this metal.
That'd be
I'm just gonna-
engineering.
In the
Shit.
meantime, while he's trying to do all this, I'm gonna tap on the
Wait,
glass.
I have-
I'm just gonna tap on the glass and just be like, "Open the door. I can handle it."
I like look back. I'm just like.
The fucking biggest sentence he's ever.
Open the door.
When Stone gets frustrated, his sentences get longer.
Is there anything is like anything that seems
Dare
like it would
say.
open this?
Open the door. Yeah, there's a button on the inside of the door.
Okay, I want to walk over towards it, and I'm like miffed about the fact that I didn't get to solve this. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna look for a thing here.
Okay.
I just gotta and tap everywhere around the button. I don't.
It just says that was easy on it.
Hold on, I'm gonna need you to stand back.
I take one step back.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Just 1 second here. This might be kind of loud. I just push the button.
It just and then slowly opens open.
And I'm just gonna slowly walk in and pick up the Dashka.
And then walk out.
Because I do have an advanced melee weapons,
You can wield it.
and I'm just gonna lift it up and try and hit the lock.
Oh God.
Are you trying to hit just with it powered on, just like swing at the lock?
Very gently, very precisely, just.
Roll to attack with your new weapon.
Oh God. I'm so scared for this box.
I'm scared of what's in the box.
Oh my god, that is a unmodified 20.
What?
What's your total?
But
Also
a modified 23.
Nice.
There we go.
Nat 20.
So
Let's see if I can make this with
You-
bullets.
you break the lock without damaging the box at all. It precisely hits the you precisely hit the locks, but you still have the hand scanner to worry about.
The hand scanner? Okay.
Do we still
And with that, I just look at him and I take the Dashka with me. And
Wait, no, that I needed that.
Why? You can't even lift it.
You don't know.
And I just, in that moment, I want to like just, he's like, I just go, fine. And I just like toss it to him to see if he can catch it and hold it.
I want to try to catch it. Is it heavy?
Roll a strength check.
Wait,
Okay.
fucking deja vu.
Is it on too? I want to know.
It is on, yes. I do want to say it's on.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna lose a limb.
You're gonna lose your
we'll-
life.
We'll
Where-
have Patcher build you a new arm.
All right, so I rolled a 5.
A 5.
I rolled a 5. Seems appropriate.
Good.
Hey Nate, do you have the damage of that weapon by any chance?
Oh God.
I do.
I
What-
don't actually because
Is it
I
is it ember? Is it an ember flame Doshko?
Yes.
It's 1d8. It also has a critical effect too. If that matters.
Yes.
You take 3 points of damage
And it weighs about 50 pounds.
Holy shit!
as it sort of just like hits you, and you feel like one of the beams just sort of like you feel the warmth, and you feel
So you
on
guys
your
like
arms.
just a burn.
Yeah, you have a very minor burn on your arm, but other than that, you could. It sort of hits you, and then bounces off and hits the ground at the bottom of the ship, and it's just on.
And in that moment, I'm just gonna pick it up and just like.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just like. I wasn't ready.
And I'm just gonna, with that, I'm gonna just take the Doshka, grab the armor that we talked about. What was it you said? The Golem Forge.
Mm-hmm.
And take those and just leave. And just walk out of the
I
door.
believe you were near carrying capacity prior to all of this.
I was.
So
actually.
you will be like heavily encumbered if you try to take all of this at once.
Just drop the old
That's-
fucking. Sorry, metagaming.
You can change right here if you want.
Yes, I want to get naked in front of Mori.
Okay. Or you see Stone begin to
He's displaying dominance.
take off his armor slowly but surely.
Oh, his display.
At this point, the two officers begin to arrive to you, the three of you now, as Crank has awkwardly gotten outside.
Do the officers see me naked?
Bios.
They don't seem to notice yet because you are 30 feet above their head.
Okay.
These organics require my assistance.
Can I dangle myself like out of the open hole that's on the ship?
So like the people underneath you don't
Are you
notice,
naked?
but you see like
Yes.
everyone like that's outwards just like stares almost horrifically as they just see a naked Vesk.
I
Are
like
we
it.
back on to fucking lizard penises? Because we don't want to
We
go
are
down
back.
this road
We're
again.
going full circle, baby.
Is that what they look like? Circles?
Like 5
It
episodes.
looks like weird
Not a half
spiny
circle.
barb things.
Just saying.
One
Check,
and a half
check the private messages from me and Pep. It's not great.
It's bad.
Let's not revisit that.
Well, let's not.
But we did.
But we did. The Starfighter Society walks up to you two.
I'll be right back.
More organics.
Hello.
Do they also require assistance?
Crank, we'll be good. Just hang out for a second.
Don't leave my side, Crank.
Affirmative. Not leaving organic side.
So I don't have my captain's hat on at the moment. I do have my jacket, but it's open, and I have like just like a black T-shirt on under it. I mess up my hair a little bit as they're coming up. I'm just like, hey, what's going on, guys? What can I do for you?
He didn't mute his mic.
One of the guys slowly backs away and begins to walk the other way, back towards the way they came. And the other one's like, so, is everyone okay over here? We heard a large crash and we see a piece of your ship fell off.
Oh yeah, general maintenance. We hit the wrong button. Kind of. We have a failsafe, like our panic room. And we hit the wrong button, and the panic room opened up on the wrong side.
Wait, your panic room opens up into
It's
space?
kind of a panic room slash room for keeping other things. But don't ask questions.
Roll a,
like
roll a
alcohol.
bluff check with a -2.
With a -2, eh?
A
That is a 17.
17. You. He looks down at the ship. At the part of it. That seems a little ridiculous, but whatever you say.
I mean,
Is anyone hurt here, or?
No, we're good. Yeah, everybody was lucky enough to kind of get out of the way before the piece hit the ground, so everything's good.
I caught it.
He caught it.
And Valtair, he stares at you for what feels like 2 minutes, but in reality, he just like looked up, squinted his eyes a little bit. All right, well, and he hands you both a pamphlet, and then begins to walk away.
Oh, cool. Thanks, man.
I believe he scanned you.
I mean, he scanned some fucking armor.
Dab on him one time. That was a hard ass line. Scan some armor. Hell yeah. What's the pamphlet? I look at the pamphlet.
It's a pamphlet of joining the Starfinder Society.
Oh, cool. Hey, Val. Do you think we should join the Starfinder Society? Like,
Hey, I remember this.
I think we might have a future in Star Venturing.
I heard they had good benefits.
Yeah, I heard they have great benefits, dude. Their dental plan. Pep, you're
I
muted.
heard their medical insurance was great.
Yeah, medical insurance, top notch.
Come down with a disease, you just fucking shoot yourself.
I mean, like, you come down with some sort of space aids, and you get to build a robot about it. It sounds like so. Don't tell Petra I said that. That's
At this
rude.
point, it does.
He can hear everything I hear.
Oh.
Stone,
Sorry,
you
Patch.
are in your new
Fuck
set of
you, I
armor.
can.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go ahead and get the stats and put that as your new armor, and you do
Thank
have
you.
your new weapon as well.
Oh my god. So that is a Ember Flame Dashka.
Yes, it is. And then the other one's the Golem 2
Is the Golem 2
for the armor.
Okay.
Dude, that's
Thank
such a
you so
good
much.
sequel. Golem 1 was good, but Golem 2 is really where the franchise starts to come into itself.
Valatar,
Yeah,
there
you could
is. You
skip
do
Golem
remember
1
that there
altogether if
was
you want.
Yeah.
a Golem 1 set of armor upstairs as well.
What?
Heavy
just- Golem armor all over the place. Anyway. Looks like crisis averted. Everybody kind of keep their head down for now, just because we do have a bunch of... I'm sorry, I'm doing this wrong. So it looks like crisis averted for now. But everybody kind of keep your head down. Looks like we got Starfinder crawling all over this place. The sooner we can get the name changed on the ship, the safer I'll feel. But maybe we can talk to the temporal stowaways about that. Because we do have a job to do for my dear old dad here. So the sooner we can get on that, the sooner we can make sure we're not getting caught. Everybody cool with that?
I mean, those idiots clearly couldn't tell this was a Starfinder ship when obviously it is one, but...
Yeah, that's why we're gonna change the name. And
Maybe
that's
their
why,
ocular devices are malfunctioning.
That's probably it.
I mean, that sounds like probably the option there, Crank.
I love how Crank is on comms with us too.
Why not?
That's my favorite.
I mean, that's basically his only means
I
of
feel like-
communication.
I feel like Patrick's probably the one talking. It just comes out. You know?
He's in the basket just cracking
And
up. Like,
we all just refer to Crank like he has a personality, and he's just sitting back like fucking idiots.
You guys do know and remember that there is, I believe for most of you, upgraded armor that's inside of the ship as well. For the
What?
light people
I've
who
already
wear
put mine
light
on.
armor. Yeah, you were missing, but there is some better armor upstairs for you as well.
Sick.
Cool. Kind
What color is
I am
It
looking
was
at it.
a boot suit.
Even for me, Josh.
I believe so. There was a set of Golem 1 armor, which I believe is one above yours,
Yeah, I'm wearing ceremonial plate.
which I think's the lowest one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
so?
Yeah, you want to put that. You want to put that on, JJ. That's a lot better.
Yeah,
Do-
I'm just gonna
I have
stick with
freebooter 1 armor.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna stick with my second skin so I can keep wearing my
Your cool
regular
ass
clothes.
jacket.
Yeah, man.
Even
Call me
into the
Tony
jungle.
Stark, motherfuckers. Oh, dude, of course into the jungle. Actually, when we get to that point, I'll let you know what's gonna happen.
So that's where you guys are heading to currently.
Do I get any kind of like modifier or anything for my stuff because of this new armor?
Freebooter
Boosted
is
stats?
+2/+3.
I don't really know what this means.
So
+2 kinetic,
it's
+3 energy or something like that.
other way around. It's +2
3
energy and +3 plus. So you have two ACs, right? You have your EAC and your KAC. First number is your Dex +2 because it's +2 EAC bonus. So whatever your Dex is +2, that's your EAC, and then whatever your Dex is +3 is your KAC.
Okay.
So I've got Golden Forged plating 1.
That's correct.
Which is +2/+5. Pretty good.
Golden Forge 2, +5/+7.
Cool.
I'm a tank, baby.
And your boy out here in second skin getting that sweet +2/+2.
+1/+2, right? For
+1
second.
+2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget that those have maximum Dex bonuses. Those heavy armors.
I
it's
hate,
like a-
I hate to make this more complicated, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need this stuff. You said numbers, but I
Okay.
don't know where that shit goes into the chart.
Look
over here.
your armor class. Find your armor
I'm
class
there,
box.
I'm there.
It's right underneath your health, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm there on that part, but you said a lot of
So,
numbers, and they don't seem
See
like
where it says armor bonus?
That
first box, which is EAC, is gonna be +2.
So which is armor bonus? Okay, so +2.
And then if you go down just below that box, you're gonna put +3 there. And then do the equation, and that'll be
Plus
your
my Dex
new
mod.
armor class.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
I appreciate all of you.
What is solid play? What a good guy even.
I had a question about armor. What is the armor check penalty?
So every time you do something that's like acrobatics, anything with a star next to it on your skills, you get a -3, or for you, -2 for you.
I get a -2. Okay. I was just curious. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Nah.
Now, since he is proficient in that armor, though, doesn't he ignore that?
No, he just doesn't get a -4 to his both ACs.
Yeah.
If you're not proficient in an armor, it's -4 AC, and you count as over encumbered.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's gross.
At some point when it doesn't matter, I totally try on the golem. And I'm like,
He's gonna sneak in.
Just
he's gonna
face
sneak into my
first.
room. He's gonna sneak into my room when I'm asleep.
Exactly.
When y'all- I don't have to sleep, so when y'all are asleep, I try on your clothes. It's really weird.
That's such a Gus thing to do.
It's really weird, but at the same time, if you don't have to sleep and you have the time,
What are you gonna do?
No, I have some severe questions about Gus at this point. He pokes people with things for fun, and he tries on people's clothes while they sleep. You're a murderer.
Yeah, I am, pretty much.
I think we've already discussed.
I don't think Gus denies that at all.
To be fair, everyone in this party is a murderer.
And we both killed
hi,
somebody.
I'm not.
No, I am clean of this, and I don't even like using the drift. Y'all motherfuckers killing people.
Yo, fuckers.
I just want to point out that I'm not a murderer. I just make bad choices.
As murdering is.
Mine's all self-defense. So
I was a murderer before I met any of you.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah, but now you're my murderer,
We
and
should
I love
compare
it.
numbers sometime.
I love it.
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, it works that way.
you're not the one who murdered me per se, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I get what you're going with. It's like a Valentine's kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like you're an idiot, but you're my idiot.
Yeah.
So it's like you're a murderer, but you're my murderer.
Yeah. We're okay
Yeah,
with
that's-
you.
Yeah, that's Valence done.
Valence.
I wouldn't consider Stone a murderer. He only kills for war and protection.
Is that not murder?
Is that still
I only
not
kill
murder?
for self-defense.
Is that
On the
still
court of
not-
law.
I do remember an instance where Stone definitely walked over to an android and
And just like
Mounted
went full
his
mountain
face.
his face in.
Yeah.
He thought he was gonna kill us.
What?
I thought that one guy was gonna kill us when he was just walking around our halls. So
Oh, you're a murderer, raccoon.
Anyway,
He was big. He was threatening me.
They're all big
As-
compared to you.
I
Exactly.
worry. I worry
That's
that
why.
Stone and murder is like it feels like an of mice and men situation to me. I don't think he understands.
Are you saying he's Lenny?
Yeah.
I just wanted to hug him in the face.
Shit, that means I gotta fucking dome him in the back of the
I like to
skull.
think of it more like a what's eating goat.
Both solid options for this, I think.
I choose to take the lesser option there and think of Stone more in the terms of Rain Man.
Oh my god.
Definitely Rain Man.
Yeah, I'm a good driver.
Anyway, so I'm all up to
okay.
date now on my armor and what. So let's get this going here.
I'm going through a costume change if we're going out into the jungle.
Yep, we
Uh,
are.
I need to go to the captain real quick
Yeah.
and ask, what is going on with the disdain between you and your father?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I will trade you tragic backstory for tragic backstory.
I
It's so
accept.
convenient.
Altair wants in.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. So Can we move this to like the galley or something? I want to grab a little bit of food and like make sure my backpack's all full
Oh, yeah,
before
we
we
need
actually
it.
hit the jungle.
We have a
Just like every
6-hour walk.
monster hunter fight, you have to eat beforehand.
Yeah, we
so-
Exactly.
So does that mean that Patra is now Palico?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And
That is a
CB.
Palico. Yeah, it's-
So, moving this conversation to the galley. So, you wanted to know about the disdain between me and my dad? Yeah. He actually started the exotic fur trade and whatnot. Actually, he didn't. It was my granddad, his dad, and he inherited the company. All of my siblings worked for the company at one point or another, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with them because it's been about 7 years. But I decided that hunting and fur trade just wasn't for me. I didn't find it fulfilling. I didn't find it something I was good at. Look at me, I'm tiny. Wait till you meet my brothers. They all look like they should be Vesk. But yeah, I told my dad, "Hey man, I really like space. I'm gonna go join the academy," and he was not about it. Told me that I was wasting my time. That I would rather turn my back on my family and go chase some silly star dream than hang out and make sure that the family stayed intact. And I guess I left and things fell apart. So that's pretty much me.
It was confusing to me because I thought that parents and children were supposed to love one another, but I've never experienced that, so I wouldn't know.
Don't get me wrong, I love my dad. I do. Like, absolutely. It's just this one thing that's a little awkward between us right now.
I'm just like, can I be like, just like making myself like a drink to take with me in the background? And I'm just like, no, yeah, his family's fucked up and he's making excuses about it.
I mean, me and my dad, we never like saw eye to eye. It was usually me and my mom because my mom ran the store. So I would hang out with her and help mind the store because when I was younger, I was useless in the jungle. I don't know how I'll be now, but I know my way around, kind of. So I have a more so of a bond with her than I ever did my dad. So it's kind of weird seeing the shop with him in it and not my mom. But I'm sure I'll figure more about that as we hang around here.
And I'm sure we'll discuss more about this, but as we travel through the jungle, I just want you to consider how you felt when you were trapped here in the fur trade and how you're going to make our guests feel when you don't pay them anything.
Yeah, I've thought about that.
Does the captain have like a backpack or anything with him that he's intending to take on this trip?
Yes.
Yeah, he's currently
I
wearing a
wanna-
backpack that has a raccoon sticking, or a Yosoki sticking out of the back.
Yeah.
At this point, I want to walk up and be like, I'll take this because you've already got enough baggage, if that's okay.
I mean, my heart,
Wow.
man. So yeah.
That's a low blow.
So yeah, Val, you said you killed your mom. What's up with that, man? Like, as I,
Is this sharing time, or we just let's
Yeah.
all stand around in a circle
Like,
and
as
share
I-
our backstory?
as I
I'm
turn around to the replicator and start like replicating multiple Twinkies at a time to put in the bag for CB later.
Can we just
Assuming we're on
continue
our
the
way to the
sharing for
mission?
like 6-hour trek through the jungle? We're just sharing
Yeah,
our
I mean,
feelings.
I'm down.
We're getting
like,
ready. We're
guys, we just went through a traumatic experience as a crew. I feel like we owe it to ourselves to get to know each other a
A
little bit
plate
better.
falling on someone is not a tragic.
That's
Okay, maybe not.
About that, before we left, I have to talk to Gus.
I have to talk to Gus about issues.
I want to. I'm already putting in headphones to listen to a podcast for 6 hours.
So you heal. How fast do you heal? Not hit points, stamina points.
Stamina is 10 minutes and a resolve point if you just want to heal it, or a full night's rest. Heals everything.
Okay, so I'll tell Voltaire that he can either dig deep and get his resolve involved in this situation, but I can't take care of the more fit stuff.
I get you're bleeding, but it really seems more of like a psychological trauma.
You should discuss your history with us on this 6-hour trek. But here's a shot to make you feel better.
Alright, well.
I can't heal you for 4 hit points though. That's something I can do.
I mean, I'll take the hit points. I can't really heal my stamina, though.
How,
It's 10
how are you?
minutes.
I mean, you can,
unabated.
yeah.
You can spend a resolve point. You have resolve points.
Yeah, we have
How
4
many resolve points per 1 stamina point?
It's one.
One, and it
resolve
fills all
point,
of it.
And you heal all of it after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, all of my stamina? And then
Yep.
you can heal my hit points?
Your HP,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's your hit points.
Okay, how do I get my resolve points back?
I believe it's a long rest you get.
Yeah.
It's a long rest.
Okay.
I'm not sure how many you get back, but you get some back.
Okay. I will, I'll do that, and then I'll let Gus heal me for the 4. So I'll be back to full after 10.
Okay. Which is about enough time for you guys to get your food prepped and ready for this voyage. Are you bringing CB along with you?
I have the backpack now.
Yeah, I handed off the backpack and kind of.
Should we ask CB if she wants to go?
No,
Yeah.
no, she's like in the backpack,
No.
but I'm wearing the backpack like on the front of me, and I'm just like with her as I'm walking, like just like
Oh,
playing.
so she's in front of you, like it's on
Yeah.
the back.
yeah, it's a front
You
pack.
guys want a tiny Yosoki to witness killing?
Full 8-hour rest.
Hunting, not killing, hunting.
She's gonna see something lose life.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
This makes me uncomfortable. I was thinking wherever I went, she could go, but this seems.
Yeah.
I'm wearing
No,
headphones.
This
If
is
no
the
one,
right
if no,
place for.
Granted,
Yeah.
I don't think
A
all of
baby.
us will
A
be
little
dirty
little
our hands,
Yosoki.
but
I've
You
got
know what?
I've got a babysitter, and I pat on Crank.
no,
You know what?
I need Crank with us.
Maybe we could just drop her with my dad. Because I mean,
yeah,
we
because
have
he
to
did
stop
such a
her.
great job with the last kid.
He did a great job.
Wait, but
He did a great job.
doesn't she know the people that came here with her?
Yeah.
I mean, we could
Yeah.
just leave her with them.
We could.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I say we do that.
Yeah.
And I got her a little something, keep her entertained. I just hold up this
Swear
little
to God,
ball.
if it's a gun.
No, it's a little metal ball, and when I give it to her, it opens up into a little like robot
Eh,
that speaks Yosoki and human or common words.
I'm
Nice.
about it.
So it's like
Teach her
hooked- it's-
English?
So
She
it's
gets to learn?
Common?
it's hooked on
Yeah.
hooked on Yosoki.
yeah, yeah.
Phonics is not a language. It's just the Latin word for learning.
Hooked
Like
on
another
learn.
language.
Hooked on learning.
Hooked on
Phonics.
So
We'll
hooked on
be
phonics
reading
still
like
works.
never before.
No, it doesn't.
Now it's hooked on Phoenix.
That's me with
Hooked
a.
on phonics.
Alright, so it's agreed. We are going to leave CB behind.
Okay. Yep.
Probably
Now
not
I'm
the place
sad.
for her.
Definitely not the place for her. Yeah.
This is
Let's put all
keeping
these,
you
let's
guys
put all
take.
these Twinkies away too. We don't need
I don't
those.
know. I'm keeping those. I want those on the road.
I'm just questioning why I'm the only one that noticed we shouldn't bring the tiny child.
No, no.
I don't.
That's a little weird.
I don't
Andros,
even fully know what we're
Andros,
doing.
You need to teach her how to use the food like thing.
We do not need to teach her how to use
Yeah.
the
Better if she doesn't know.
Thing.
Yeah, she will be tiny and
She-
diabetic.
Her cheeks alone will be diabetic.
She's gonna have high blood pressure.
Ooh. Her blood pressure is going to be just I was trying to make a joke about being saturated in like it was gonna be bad. There's gonna be a Yosoki pun. I'm done. I'm sorry.
So you guys
So
had
voluntary, you killed your parents, huh?
Anyway,
you had out.
Just one.
You head out to the forest, the exit of the major part of the city into the forest, and there is a on your way to the ocean.
To the jungle.
There is a paved path, as Andros, you know, this is obviously one of the paths that connects all the smaller tribes to the travel path to the main city.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are traveling on this path, if you guys want to go ahead and switch your attention to a roll 20.
You know, if we go that way, we could get over to Galmeria. They have really good pie.
Do they have victory cakes there?
Dude, no, but I read a book about victory cakes, and those things sound awesome.
All right, so everyone should have control.
Yeah, but
What
we
about-
can't go halfway?
Yeah, I know.
Be on a grid, and the grid is
Wait.
not on.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay.
The path.
Don't worry about it.
Who's the wizard?
The wizard up front
Definitely,
is Ori. Because I couldn't find another miniature that was Ori-like.
Where's
take it.
Crank?
Crank.
Crank's right here.
Shit, no, that's not Crank.
No, that's Gus.
What?
That's
I
Gus.
think
Oh,
my
that's
Wow.
is the
You're
grid weird for anyone else right now?
Just getting all else mechanically inclined.
Mine's
Just,
fine.
mixed up, aren't we, Stone, huh?
Mine's fine.
Mine's like
I'm
super
in the grid.
busted.
Just put yours in the grid.
One
Yeah.
machine-like part.
I'm
now
gonna.
it's every other machine.
You know what, Gus? I don't think you're like every other machine.
Yeah, other machines like I use them. They're useful
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I try as hard as I can to be not used any of you.
Gus, who would fly the ship if you weren't here?
That's true.
It's
I mean,
you.
me, but like,
Right. Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate-
you would.
but I appreciate it. Who would fix Valetier when he gets hurt
And-
when a plate falls on him from the ship? If you weren't here,
I wasn't hurt from that.
you're
yeah.
right. You weren't. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I go, Val never came to me, and then obviously wink at him.
Yes.
Never happened.
So on your guys' left side, you guys are heading south on this grid. On your guys' left side, you guys do notice a very massive crater.
Is that
Oh,
this thing over here?
Yes, that's that thing in the top right.
Gotcha.
So, would this have been from something that I know about, or is this like a recent kind of thing?
It looks recent.
Oh shit.
Everyone can roll a perception check.
That's not something that was here last time I was on this road, so don't ask.
No, there's a bunch of houses that used to be here.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
11.
Wait a minute. Do I recognize
11.
this little patch?
Yeah, you recognize what was in the drift as you guys drifted through the first time.
Yeah, no. Remember that time that in the drift I pointed out my neighbor's house?
Oh
They used
gosh.
to live there.
What?
Yeah. They're somewhere. I don't know where they're at.
So you're actually saying that this is actually where those people were before?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we ever need to use the drift again? I'm just saying.
I vote drift as soon as we get in space.
Let's drift for 2 feet. It's
What did everyone get on perception check? We'll start with Valtair.
11.
11. Gus.
11.
Patcher and Craig.
10 and 7.
So
Impressive.
11.
11 as the average. Just kidding. Andros.
I also got I got a 9.
Jesus Christ.
We don't see shit.
We're too
We're all
busy
still
talking about
crying.
backstories.
Right? Ori.
I'm real deep in the podcast. I rolled a 2.
Jeez, you guys are literally the worst.
Yeah.
A wild gorilla named Harambe comes up and just smacks everyone.
From the drift.
From the drift.
Bring it. Fuck out of some gorilla.
Stone, what'd you roll?
I got this many.
Jesus Christ. How is 11 the highest that we guys rolled?
He's trying to say 15.
Stone doesn't know. Wait, was that 11 or a 6 or a 15?
No, that was a 51.
Okay.
No, that was a 6. That was a 6.
He rolled a 51.
Impressive.
That golem armor's something, man.
Among the debris,
I'm
you guys
getting used to
notice.
armor. I can't really turn my.
I have to do
Among
a
the
full
debris, there
body
is
turn.
a lot of debris, and you guys notice a lot of different household materials inside of the crater. Andros, you do notice something very familiar to you, a blanket that you used to sleep with.
I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. Inside of it,
I have emotions, Val. I'm allowed to.
inside of it is a picture of you, your brothers, your mom, and a scratch out where your dad used to be.
This won't end well.
Happy household here.
Yeah. We were a happy
Dude,
house.
do I need to kill another parent?
I don't think you do. I don't think.
You don't. Once we're done with this, I'm gonna see if I can figure out where the hell my mom is, and I'm gonna make her sit down with my dad, and we're gonna work this out.
I think she got Wicked Witch of the Wested.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying that we ripped her into space through the drift and I killed my mom?
Welcome to the club.
All right, I'm going back to the ship. Fuck this.
You don't know
It
that.
got dark fast.
You don't know that. That's just what you notice inside of in one of the blankets.
All right, you
This
know
is
what?
your
Benefit
neighbor's
of the
house,
doubt.
right?
Benefit of the doubt. My mom's fine. Onward. Here we go.
She's fine. She was in. She
I
wasn't
lean
in the
over to
house
Stone and
proper.
like, she dead as fuck.
Don't worry, it's just a weird blanket.
It's my
Just throw the
blanket.
blanket away.
No. This is my blanket. When we get back to the ship, this is going on my bed.
No,
Does it
the
have,
blanket's like this
Mine was
big.
Dead mother.
Yeah, no. It's going on my bed.
Is it like
can't wait to
Teenage
wrap it
Mutant
around you while you're
Lashunta's?
Yeah.
Like a little kid's blanket?
Yeah.
Alright.
So you guys continue on. Which way would you guys like to go?
Follow the road.
Well,
Okay, which way? There's a
Wherever it
What?
goes.
I don't even know what the fuck we're hunting.
Yeah,
me neither.
like
I
no
don't know
one
anything
told
about
me anything. I'm just out here in the middle of the forest.
All right, so here we go. Huddle up, everybody. We're gonna talk about this. I pull out the contract from my dad.
Okay.
From my dad.
I'm gonna read through it. What are we hunting?
It is known as a Kasark. They only exist on Castrovel. And I will take a screenshot and show you guys what it looks like, as there is a roughly drawn picture of it.
Put it on the screen. You should probably. You should probably put it on Twitch also.
Good call.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Remember that time that my mom died? That was a good time.
I don't know that time.
I know. I vaguely very remember my mom's death. Almost like I was there for it.
Yeah, you keep talking about how you like killed your mom. Are we ever gonna get a story about that? Also, Gus, I said we'd trade tragic backstories. I feel like I'm the only one sharing here.
I killed my mom. I mean, you can't be the only one sharing.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Sharon,
Oh, shit.
was that your dead mom's name? I don't.
Wow. Because of the, I'm just gonna like walk away from the group a little bit. Just, you guys are the best fucking crew anybody had. Emotional
On a-
support out the ass.
On a metagame standpoint, I didn't actually make a name for her.
So it's true.
I hope that moving
So
my
it
mic
could be.
away gave me the effect I wanted.
I
don't know
hope
if
so
it did.
too.
We got it. We got
It
it.
sounded fire.
Okay.
It sounded like you walked down a hallway.
I figured.
We're in a fucking forest.
I mean, they can't all be winners.
So wait. The creature. What are we supposed to fight this thing for? Whether we like don't see it or not right now. What's the dealio?
Are we like skinning it? Eating it?
All of the above. Usually on trips like this, the person is paying for. They're paying for the hide, or like specific parts of it, and it's usually worked into the. It's usually worked into the contract that we can kind of keep the meat. Feeding a lot of weird stuff.
What
Y'all
what
ever-
if per se one of us likes the skin itself? Can we keep it?
No,
The
no.
whole
but it's-
reason for the hunt.
Yeah, usually, like I said, it's for the skin of the hide, and they usually contract us out like by weight. So if we end up keeping anything, we actually lose out on money from it.
Wait, do we get money from this?
We don't.
They do.
We don't, but this is also trying to help rebuild my dad's reputation with the shop, and he said that he kind of put us up if we did this.
Oh,
They
that's
killed
right.
your
I didn't make any of these decisions. No, I think he killed his mom. I'm being honest about this right now. I didn't sign up for this. We could have gone anywhere else.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you were asleep.
No, I was teaching people basketball.
Yeah, and when we said, "Hey, we're gonna go talk to my dad," you were like, "Cool, I'll teach these people basketball." So you kind of waved your...
to my dad.
How many guests do we have on the ship that we just left there without a
12.
supervision? Now that I'm realizing that.
12, including Kleinberry.
All right.
Can I go back?
One word.
That's
Two
that's a
words.
Kasaric. That's roughly written or drawn on.
We're fighting a Cthulhu Stegosaurus?
That's
Yeah.
rough. That is rough.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not. That's not exactly what it looks like on the page, but that's what it looks like in the book. So
It's a Cthulhu Stegosaurus
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
displacer beast tail.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a very accurate description.
Let's kill it for humanity's sake.
Let's kill it for reasons. Yeah, so first off, we're gonna head to. I told Gus that he could see the ocean because he's never seen the ocean. I don't know if any of y'all have seen an ocean,
Yeah,
but we've got some good beaches here.
sand gets everywhere.
Solitaire has stormed many beaches.
It's coarse, it's rough.
It gets everywhere. God damn it, I hate you. Anyway, first stop should be the beach. Second stop should be finding this ugly Cthulhu Stegosaurus displacer beast tail.
What if we find it before we get to the beach? Do we have to just keep going?
Yeah, we actually had to tell it, not today, sir. We have plans.
Alright. I'll be
so-
sure to tell Crank to translate that.
Yeah.
Andros, you can go ahead and roll a. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. I hate you
I
so
think
much.
it's gone.
Wait, is our ship gone?
Yep, the ship is just gone.
Not again.
Just go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me.
Now we don't have either ship. No.
That is a 14.
14. You know that there is that this creature actually isn't far off from where you guys are. At least the den that you used to know about 7 years ago, there was actually like a large infestation of these, off to the south from where you guys are currently.
All right. Well, if we go south from here, we could probably hit this thing's den, and if I'm not mistaken, there's also a beach down that way as well. So let's just head south, y'all.
I want to clarify something
Yeah.
on this creature. Has he like shown us a picture of this thing or described it to us?
I flipped around the rough drawing.
Okay, so in that situation, I'm like, ah, cool. So it's that thing, and it's like roughly the size of like a large cat.
Sure, yeah. Totally.
A very large cat.
Sick, we got this. And I walk with like, now I'm just like stupidly like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck up this little like weird octopus cat.
I'm for it.
I like his gusto. Anyway.
You like his Gus?
Onwards.
What
No.
did you just call me?
Oh,
Wait,
not-
he's
not
a
yet.
Gus toe. Wait, Gus, you lost a toe.
I hate this crew.
Hey, man. You're the
It's
murderer.
okay, sunshine. Leave
Oh,
it alone.
I'm the murderer. Yeah, says the guy who won't stop telling us that he killed his mom.
It's almost
Yeah,
like
you know what? Did you hear I killed my mom?
Yeah, we heard.
I think he's proud of it.
I'm pretty sure he's proud of it.
He probably has a head mounted somewhere.
He seems creepy enough to do that. Yep.
So everyone watch Game of Thrones? Yes, yes.
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 So it is written in the contract that this would be about as large as one of the dire wolves from the Starks.
Okay.
Like the puppies when they're puppies.
No, like I mean, yes, when they're a puppy, or when they're like smaller,
Or when they're fully grown.
or when they're fully grown, they're also as large as
Shit.
the dire wolves are.
Gross.
I don't like it.
That makes me uncomfortable. Anyway.
All right.
All right,
Let's
so you
just
guys
get
are
this
heading
done.
to the south.
Yes.
All right, so
Stone will take front of group.
Do it.
you guys head to the south path, and you guys do come up to a large cave. It has been about 3.5 hours of walking.
God.
But you guys eventually do make it to the front of this cave here. The entrance of the cave is, the ground is completely covered in some sort of slime. You have slime dripping from the mouth of the cave. And it smells acidic mixed with a little bit of decay. Just like
So-
wafting out of the cave.
Oh, man. Yeah, we used to call this place Kaka Pee Pee Poo Poo Shire. Ow.
I've heard of Cockapee Shire.
Yeah, we used to call this place Kaka Pee Pee Poo Poo Shire because that's exactly what it looks and smells like.
We have a place like this back where on Earth. It's Lake Titicaca.
Ah, dude, that place sounds awesome. Are there boobs and also poops?
No.
Dang.
We're talking about New Jersey.
No, Orlando, actually.
New Jersey.
Because you're chronically from Florida, aren't you? Lori?
Yep. I'm canonically from Florida now.
You're chronically from Florida.
Yep, chronically. Ain't can I?
Who the fuck is way over there? Stone. Holy shit, you moved far.
Yep. Yeah, that's where you guys
It
are
was
at
like-
the front of the cave.
Yeah.
The mouth of the cave.
I haven't moved.
The mouth of the cave
I'm right
is
here.
from the ground to the ceiling at about 11 feet tall, and roughly about 5 feet wide.
All right.
Well, so
Stone.
Yes, Captain.
You're a big, strong, not scared of anything Vesk. You want to go first?
Stone just like looks down in the hole.
Uh huh.
Wait. Can I see anything down in the hole?
And it is like on the map a hole, but it is
A big old cave.
it's
It's a
a
cave.
cave.
Okay,
That's
do I see
in a
see
downward
anything
slope.
in the cave from the mouth of the cave?
Roll a perception check.
Okay, does low light vision?
This is what's providing you the ability to look into this cave.
Okay. That is going to be a 14.
14. As far as you can see down, it's a decline all the way as far as you can see, before it takes a sharp right.
Okay.
And you end up eventually see the whole way. It's just the entire thing is just patches of slime. You got random mushrooms that are growing out of it. But you do see at the very end, and everyone can sort of see this as well. At the very, very end, you do see a very faint light from coming around the corner.
All right, before we go in, we should all huddle up with a game plan.
I want to like I'm still listening to stuff on my headphones, and I walk in. Guys, it's just a cat, and I walk in.
Oh gosh.
I am going to. I'm going to storm in and grab that tiny Ori ass and rip his ass out.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Through his butthole.
18. Modified 18.
Okay. Right before he's like gets one getting ready to step in, you go ahead and hold on one second. Ooh, maybe he's okay.
What's going on?
So we so right before he goes into stepping into the cave, you grab the back of his the back of his collar and rip him back.
I'm like, what the hell, man? God, they were just getting to the good part.
And it's at this point that I'm just gonna walk past the two of them and start heading into the cave.
No, Stone.
He's getting ahead of me. I'm gonna go beat up the cat.
Stone. Let's figure this plan out.
That's when I just looked at Voltaire. It's like, we do what we always do.
Yes, but they don't know that.
Slash first, ask questions later.
You go first. I'm right behind you with the gun pointed down, and they're behind us, but they don't know this yet.
Well, now they do.
Yeah. So game plan. Stone goes first. I think that Val should be somewhere towards the back of the group just to make sure that everything's safe back here. Then it'll be me, Ori, and I think, yeah, then it'll be me, Ori, and Patra in the middle, and we leave Gus outside just in case.
I mean,
who's gonna
yeah.
chase in after behind us?
I mean, just in case there's something like that we don't see right away, and that it decides to come up from behind. You know what? No. Do what you think is right. You're the security guy.
Let's do this.
You're the cap.
All right. Well, I mean,
Captain's orders.
Yeah. All right. This is gonna have to. We'll roll this. Here we go.
All right.
All right. As you guys
orders.
have your marching order, go ahead and place you guys where you like on this new screen.
Hey,
I see nothing.
just a second. What's
Oh
up, lady?
God,
I can't.
it's changing.
Okay.
Change.
So this right here is the mouth of the cave. That's
Strange.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I gotta move the screen. Okay.
So I am pink. Yes, this is
that is correct.
I am middle.
All right. We'll just assume that I'm always riding Crank. Till I'm not, I guess. Where's the middle? Is this the middle?
Oh, behind me, I think. Is where you were.
I just need to be in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But
So we
Gus
have
is in the way.
Andros first.
No, it would be me first, Josh. I'm right
I'm
there.
sorry. Yep. I didn't see you. You blended
You're
in
good.
so well.
Yeah.
Andros second. Crank third. Followed
I'm
by
sure.
Ori, and then Valitaire, correct?
Well, let's say. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Actually, can we switch the order of? Wait, which one's Crank?
He's right there behind Andros.
So Crank is sitting on top of
Orange.
Patcher.
Orange
Or
one?
Patcher is on top of
Orange.
Crank, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we make Ori and Crank switch? That way, I have Crank right in front of me.
Ori and Crank switch, so Ori third.
Yeah. Because I've got my gun. I got my second gun strapped to the back of Crank if I need to grab it.
Ah,
Ooh, yeah, smart.
Because I can't carry both of them. Too heavy.
True. Yep.
Okay. Each square is 5 feet. And it is, like I said, very large, and you do see a light color, a light purple emanating from around the corner that everyone could see. As Stone leads the charge, Stone, I need you to make a reflex save for me as you take a step inside the cave.
Reflex save. That is going to be a modified.
Okay. You begin sliding down. It is very slippery in here because of the slime everywhere. But you manage to stay standing as you sort of like surf down this slide that has entered into the first part of the cave.
Gotcha.
I need everyone to go ahead and make it afterwards as you guys continue to fill in.
I would say before, like as I noticed, like it's like coming down. Can I turn around and like be prepared to like grab any of them if they like slip down or like slip past?
Yep. So yeah, you can go ahead and be prepared for that. So next one up is Andros. Make a reflex save for me.
That is a 17.
17. You slide down as well. You sort of slide and Stone catches you and moves you off to the side. Next one up is Ori.
Alright, here we go. It's a 4.
You take a step in and just slip and land on your back. You will go ahead.
Do I slide?
You do as you take 3 points of bludgeon damage. You hit the ground and begin sliding down. Stone, I need you to go ahead and just make a regular strength check for me.
Regular strength check.
Yep. This is a pretty easy DC.
That is going to be an 18.
18. You're able to go ahead as he gets ready to slide past you. You sort of grab his arm and you like pull him back from sliding any further and stand him up.
Gotcha.
Patrick and Crank.
Thank you so much.
Crank can make this because you're on Crank.
Yep. That's an 8.
An 8.
That's my giant wheel robot.
So Crank takes 3 points of bludgeon damage as well.
Okay.
And I need you to make a strength check to hold on to Crank as it's sliding down.
That is a 7.
7.
Amazing.
It happens so fast, you let go, and you're currently sliding down right behind Crank. Valitaire, you get a split second to either catch Crank or Patcher.
Patrick.
Just
Which one would you want to try to catch?
Patrick.
Oh, sorry, not Valitaire, not Stone.
Stone.
As he's at the bottom, waiting to catch
I will also try to catch.
Patcher.
Yes.
Okay.
That is going to be a 16.
16. Easy enough. You grab him by the mane and pick him up and place him back down as Crank begins to slide right past you. And you hear a loud as Crank has managed to slam into something behind you in the tunnel. Next up is Valitaire. Make a reflex
At
save.
this point, I have seen everybody go and fall, and I just full-blown skater boy this shit and purposely slide my way down.
Like on your feet?
Yeah, like jumped and like bam, just try to like I'm just gonna slide down this thing, catch up with Crank.
Like down a sled hill, just like.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a just a dexterity, dexterity. Wow, dexterity reflex save. Wow, if I could speak, that'd be helpful.
Flex save is 11.
11. You're able to slide right down and stand. Stone grabs you just to make sure that you don't slide past, and he moves you off to the side. It is still incredibly slick in here. While you guys are traversing in here, it is a minus 10 to your speed. If you go
minus 10 to the speed.
So sorry, yeah. So minus 10 to your speed. If you go over that minus 10, so if you go try to go your normal speed, you have to make a reflex saving throw not to fall.
Okay.
So everybody with heavy armor is like 10 feet max.
Yes.
Unless we use ourselves as bulldozers and just take the slide and use it as momentum.
Exactly.
You think of it as a hassle. I think of it as a weapon.
Sounds. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. So you guys are inside, and as you guys get inside, you see that it is a largely different picture than what it looks like on the outside. All the glowing lights are different rocks that are actually glowing a light purple inside of the cave. They don't seem to be enchanted or anything. They just seem to be naturally glowing. Let's see here, reveal area.
Uh-oh.
Bad day, bad day.
Let's see.
Things are breaking.
And don't look at the Twitch. I almost cheated.
Don't
I
you
didn't
do
realize
it.
what I was doing. Well, I clicked on it to like view the chat, and I was like, oh, clicked away real quick.
You gotta pop that. You gotta pop that chat out.
Yeah, dude, do the pop-up chat.
Well, now that we're separated, I need a crank of some kind.
Crank is at the. Hold on, I'll show you. Because you actually can't see that far down yet. Crank is just right, just right in front of me. He did slam into a wall.
So like here.
Yeah. So these right here are just walls. They do have a door in them. They do look like they made out of just like out of trees. And they do have a little the gap between the ceiling and the top of this this makeshift wall.
Josh, are you saying these are doors?
Yeah, so that right there is an actual wall. Like it's a man-made wooden wall that has a door
Gotcha.
in the middle of it, and on top of the wall there's about a 4-foot ceiling or a 4-foot gap between the top of the wall and the ceiling top.
Gotcha.
So that's the first thing you see when you slide down. You see Crank smash into that wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my flame dashka and try to, I guess, chop down this tree door that you're talking about.
Yeah, go ahead and roll to attack.
Who else
Do I
is close
get
to me?
any? Sorry, do I get any sort of plus because fire to wood?
You would for the damage, not the hit.
Okay.
Who's closest to me right now?
Oh, Josh?
Yes.
All of our webcams are fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Does that
Except
window
for-
still go away?
For Patcher.
Oh, it's interesting. I didn't think the window went away.
Yeah, it looks like it's still here on my end, but thank you, DB.
Thanks, DBZ.
But no, to whoever is closest to me, I'm just like, yeah, that was my weapon. I let him have it.
And as you go ahead and go for
Did you try holding it?
as you go ahead and go for
Yeah.
that swing, that's where we'll actually go ahead and cut to break.
Excellent. So as that swing comes down, commercial.
Exactly.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Can stone defeat nature?
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We are going to go ahead and take just a little bit of a break. Guys, we will be back in 10 minutes. So right at, I think, 9 o'clock for most of you west side and 11 o'clock here for the east side. So yeah, we will be back in about 10 minutes. We'll go ahead, stand up, take a break. If you haven't already, feel free to follow the channel. If you already follow it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It goes right back into the channel. And so I do appreciate it, and I hope you guys stick around for the second half of this wonderful adventure. Thanks, guys. and hanging out, guys. We are down one Gus. Unfortunately, he did have an emergency he had to go and take care of. But we are going to continue on and just make the most of it. So we are going to go ahead and get the rest of the crew back in to get you on this fantastic quest. Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi.
All
I
right,
got
so
apples this time.
as
What
you
made it?
slashed into the door, what did you roll to attack?
I rolled a 21.
You're a hacker. See what I did there? Because you're hacking and slashing. You hit the door. Congratulations.
And everyone lost
Yee.
IQ points.
Did I roll for damage on the door? or
You
is it
do.
just broken open.
Roll for that sweet, sweet damage.
Okay. Do I get any pluses to it because?
Does it do any fire damage regular or only on crits?
It's
Okay.
1d8 fire, and then plus your strength modifier.
Yep. So 1d8 fire plus strength. Or 1d8 plus strength fire.
That is going to be a 9.
Damn, son. Where'd you find
So
that?
that is going to be 6 fire damage and my. Strength.
Well, your strength gets added into the fire damage because it's a
so it's a 9.
9 fire. Double it because it is a flammable object, and you go ahead and it is currently on fire, but it's broken. You wait just a few moments before it just eventually just crumbles in on itself.
Gotcha. Can I peer in and see what is beyond?
Yep. You see just a group of small goblins just looking up at you in terror.
Goblin. Those down
Can I
space
use-
goblins?
Can I use intimidate to have them like run away?
You can certainly try. You get a +2 as you step through the door that you just caught on fire with your giant weapon and your golem
Gotcha.
armor.
So +2.
That's correct.
Okay. Whew. That is going to be a 25.
Do you even need us? We'll just go back to the ship.
You see two of them get ready to run, and they turn around, and the third goblin just sort of turns around and starts yelling and waving his arms at the other two, but not seeming to run.
So two ran and one stuck around.
So they're in the process. They're turning around and they get ready to head to the next door. And you see one just is turned away from you and just scream at the other two in a language you don't understand.
Can I go ahead? Can I go ahead and approach the one that is screaming at his friends and attack? It's from behind.
Yeah. You'll get a +2 bonus.
Gotcha. That is going to be a modified 20.
That'll hit their definitely hit their armor class.
Are these goblins mindless shitbag goblins, or they have lives?
Well, I mean, everything has a life if you really think about it.
I mean, if you're gonna do this in anime, are they goblin slayer goblins, or are they slime goblins?
They just seem to be normal goblins.
They're goblins in space.
Josh, you.
That is gonna be,
You understand what I'm talking
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That is going to be a 10.
They're Pathfinder goblins.
For
in
damage?
space.
Yes, for damage.
It's literal. Yes.
That's what they are. They wear little space helmets.
So I imagine now I'm right here. There we go.
Yeah. And just like that, you just cleave through that goblin.
Just cleave right through.
Yep.
Okay.
He's not wearing any armor or anything. Not even wearing the helmet or anything. It just looks like they were hanging out.
Did you have a weapon on him?
No.
Mm,
You're a fucking
God.
murderer.
Whatever, man. Do the other two goblins witness this and react in any way?
No, because their backs are currently turned as they're
Backs
getting.
are-
This is what happens when you don't do the dishes.
Okay.
You're just living, having a good life.
They were
Are
trying.
they like? Are they still like fidgeting with the door?
Yeah, like they're on the other door, just trying to like fidget to try to open it.
Can I approach them as well and try to attack?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to attack. Because as you get it, the one you're not attacking is opening the door and running through it.
Okay. I do want to let you know that I do have cleave as a feat, which does also attack a nearby enemy as well.
All right. So for now on, let me know when you're cleaving, but you can go
Okay.
ahead and cleave.
Gotcha. That is going to be advantage as well because their backs are turned.
No, they know you're there.
Okay. That is going to be a 16.
Yeah. What's advantage? That hits.
Okay.
Different
That
game
is going
mechanic.
to be a 7.
This one, it's looking very rough, but it's still barely alive.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and cleave for the second
So-
attack.
Oh, okay. Click for the second.
This is
That
the
is-
goblin that's opened the door.
That is also going to be a 7.
Did you roll to hit the second goblin? Do you have to roll for hits for the cleave?
Let me double check that real quick.
Sure.
Before, yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah. Meanwhile, inside you guys see the cave glow red, and then the sounds of shrieks.
He's got this. We're good.
Damn it, I'm missing something. And I rush in.
I'll pick up Crank somehow.
Craig is slowly starting to stand.
I mean, I can control him directly, so,
Okay,
and he's not very smart, so
that's true.
I'll just make sure
So-
he stands up.
As I'm reading this, if you hit, you deal damage normally and can make an additional melee attack using your full base attack bonus against a foe that is adjacent to the first.
You have to
And
hit.
also,
You have to roll to hit.
Yeah. So go ahead and
yeah,
roll to hit.
Roll to hit for the other one.
Yep. And then if you hit, it will go ahead and deal that 7 points of damage.
And it's not the reason they say the full base attack bonus is because if you do multiple attacks, you get penalties and stuff.
That is going to be a 21.
Yep, that hits. So it does 7 points of damage. So they're both very bad off, and they're go ahead and running through the door.
Gotcha.
As you open the door, you do see 18 little red lights looking at the door. Since you do have dark vision, you see 3, probably like the size of Labrador, large spiders.
Gotcha.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
I want to leave.
Well, you can do that on your initiative.
Exactly.
That works for me.
I would like to run away.
Yeah. I'm gonna nope the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I'm not about spiders.
Mm.
This is exactly why I didn't do this kind of field work. when I worked.
Apparently, nobody did this kind of field work because there's so many spiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know how they got around them previously. They just did things.
Well, I mean, Haggard takes care of them out here, and they grow on their own.
I mean, that's very true.
I mean,
Yeah.
these goblins were probably just hanging out, having a good old time.
Yeah, they're just
They
cracking
did
beers
seem
together.
to. So the spiders seemed to like look at them because they did work like turn like skidding around as this was all happening, and they seemed to notice the goblins run off, but didn't mind them being there.
Mm.
They're just buddies.
Okay.
They are mechanical, so they could have been built too.
I'll say I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yep. Hold on one second. I'm just rolling initiative.
Oh, for the spiders.
Yes.
I did read my rules better, and Crank just goes on my turn, so I don't have to roll initiative for him.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and have the spiders go at the same time. By the way,
Okay.
just makes it a little bit easier.
Yep.
All right, starting clockwise, we'll go ahead and go to Valtair.
22.
Damn.
Patcher.
10.
JJ, what's your fighting style, by the way?
Shooty, shooty, bang, bang.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, no, you're not your cover band.
Yeah. Gus.
It's like
What?
a cover band name.
Oh, shooty, shooty, bang, bang.
Not Gus. LOL. Andros.
I got a 7.
Solid. Dougal Oriadin, aka Ori.
It's a 13.
Solid, dude.
It's a 13.
And Stone.
Look around if you find yourself.
I got to a 20.
Damn,
You're lucky
son.
if you had
Where'd you find
A
that?
12 some days.
Just gonna go out on a limb and say I really like the light accent for Ori there.
Oh yeah, no, it's just barely there. Being from Florida, I mean.
Yeah, Flow Rida over here.
He moved down from like New York.
Yeah.
Lost the accent among all the old people.
Okay, so we have them. Who is after Valatair? Because I know Valatair did rush in.
Dome.
Stone's ahead of you. Who's after Valatair?
I got a 22. He got a.
No, I was talking about in
Position in the
position.
He was at the
Position
end,
in the-
pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never stepped into the next room with the goblins, so I'm like,
Right here.
well, I rushed in. I rushed in because I heard death.
Right.
We're all over here still.
Okay.
I'm
I
actually
moved.
probably on top of Crank again.
Yeah,
Now that
probably.
he's standing.
I moved as if propelled by a ghost.
ghost propulsion.
Well, you are a ghost. Look at you.
We prefer Wraith.
Exactly.
We prefer undead Americans.
Oh, got him.
Phantasmal Americans.
Yeah, get
Thank you.
cultured. Valatair, you're first up. That's
burps
that's
at
a
the
movement
end.
action.
Was that your action?
That's a movement.
It's a bonus action.
I didn't realize that bird was gonna be so massive. I'm impressed.
That's what she said.
Okay. I guess. Do I see an enemy? I have low light, so-
Yes. Yeah, you see the beady eyes in the next room.
So, but he has low light vision too, so shouldn't he
Yep.
be able to discern that they're the spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They're speedy spiders. All right.
The spiders, the side of Labradors.
I will shoot the one the farthest from stone.
The far right one? Or the bottommost one? Yeah.
On my screen, I see nothing.
Oh, you do
Oh, no.
now.
I see him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Zoom out, maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I was zoomed out, but they look camouflaged if I zoom out.
It's like they're meant to be.
All right. Yeah, I'll shoot the far right one.
Okay.
Far bottom one.
Go ahead and roll a hit.
What am I adding again? I forgot already.
Dex plus your BAB.
Ranged attack bonus. Ranged attack.
So just range attack bonus plus what I rolled.
Yep.
14.
14. And that is EA or KC or AEIC.
Is it an energy weapon?
Yeah, energy.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick. That barely misses. As it seems to, the legs just like compress and it gets underneath your shot.
All right. Do I have any sort of rubble or Is there any place for cover with still line of sight near me?
Yeah, so you have where the door opens up, where the goblins ran through. You can use that wall that's next to the door as cover.
Is that full cover or partial cover?
If you poke your head out, it's gonna be partial. If you go completely behind it, it's full cover.
Okay. Well, it'll be full cover until I shoot at something.
Yes,
right?
correct.
Then I will hide behind it as full cover.
Okay. Next up, stone.
Stone Arena Lashwamba.
I'm glad we know the full name finally.
Yeah.
I was so curious.
It's always stone. Never anything else.
If you'd like a little insight on why I picked the farthest spider, is because I figured he could handle the closest one, and we'd work our way in with that.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and approach.
The top one.
Yes, this spider right here, and attack with my dodge trap.
Go ahead and roll to attack, friend.
19.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Amle du damage.
See.
That is
So
going to
it is the
be
spiders, and then Ori is up on it.
It's going to be an 8.
8 points.
Yes.
It does make contact. It seemed to scrape the metal exterior, but they are still up.
They're metal spiders.
They are metal. They seem, as you get closer now, and you can see with the light of your blade, as you make contact, you can see that seems to be like soldering metal.
Gotcha.
Better get your welders on.
Exactly. Spider's gonna go.
No.
The far right one that was shot at by Val, you guys see just sort of and just disappear. As these two spiders, this one begins to climb up on the wall. And this one begins to attack Stowe. 15 against KAC.
Against KAC, that is going to miss.
Okay. As you see it lunges out with these, spiders usually have like 2, but it has a full just row of just, not even, they're very sharp, they almost look like daggers, but you just see a very fine needle point at the end of each tooth.
Can we get a little bit more map reveal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Roll20 isn't loading very well on my end or something. I feel like I'm missing things.
Nah, he just has to manually crop out, which kind of sucks.
I mean, it's not even that. I have like dots where I think there should be character art and there's nothing.
Oh.
Like right here. Right here.
Yeah. Do you have just those dots and no character art?
No, I see everything.
Well, shit.
I see it all.
I was like,
Maybe-
you can try like refreshing the page.
Maybe you
and
need to.
I've done it like 3 or 4 times, and I
Oh,
end up at the
gotcha.
same thing. So I was just like, I guess that's what it is.
Maybe you need to log out, log in.
Of Roll20.
Just delete System 32.
Exactly.
That is a bad.
I mean, if you really need to, you can go ahead and also look at the stream and just ignore everything that's not the dark, or
Yeah.
ignore everything that is
I
dark.
can do this.
As far as your character
Yeah.
knows, yeah.
So that is what you guys have. This spider will go ahead and make a bite attack at you, Mr. Valataire.
Me?
Valataire.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Bring it, bitch.
18 against KAC.
Nope.
Again, you see very similar. You see a whole just row of teeth that have little needles at the end of each one. And And that is the spiders go. Ori. The rest of you now see a large mechanical spider trying to bite. It climbed up on the walls and then slithered down and then tried to bite Valater.
Oh, pots!
What would you like to do, Mr. Ori?
I just want to shoot at it with my pulsecaster pistol.
Do it, man. Roll to attack.
All right.
Ori is first. I'm pretty sure this is the first time Ori's shot a weapon.
Yep, 100%.
Is
Don't
he
forget
using the
trick
pistol?
attack.
Is
He
he using
is.
the pistol with a very special engraving?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. As you aim down the iron sights, you see a very special engraving.
I look at it, I'm like, dude, it's a V for Valater. How kind of him to do that. And then I feel blessed with his love
With his
when I
blessing.
go to shoot
With
it.
his
The
love.
power of lizard men, for some reason.
Power of love.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I rolled a 6
Total.
on a d20.
And then
I
add
don't think
your range attack.
Plus your BAB and your Dex mod,
Okay.
which is your range attack bonus.
So the
Yeah,
Dex
attack
mod.
bonuses, right?
Goodness, dude, you know how character sheets are a mess
Oh yeah.
in general.
So
I don't like this one bit.
This one's actually really simple.
what's your Dex?
Well, my Dex modifier is just +1.
So it'd be probably +2 total.
Let's
Yeah.
go with that. You're saying this one is simple. When we have 4 different kinds of energy that we have to worry about, we have stamina points on top of health that we have to keep track of, and then also resolve points. But this one's real simple.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Okay.
it's not Shadowrun.
Shadowrun had to roll like 80 dice. Alright?
There's a reason I don't play Shadowrun.
This is true. It's simple in perspective. So unfortunately, you do miss.
Yeah.
You're too focused on this engraving that's on in your sights, as you just shoot wide and it shoots down the hole.
I just pretend like, yeah, that'll scare him off.
Hey, don't scare him off. I need those pots.
But that's why I'm not hitting them.
Crank's about to have 8 legs.
Jesus.
That would be badass.
Or 8 arms.
He just looks like Urgot.
Exactly.
Yes.
Battlecast Urgot.
Next up is Patcher. Andros, you're on deck.
Alright. So move action. I'm gonna have Crank move to like here,
Okay.
and then we're both gonna shoot this thing.
Do it, man.
Fuck him up.
All right, mine first.
Yeah.
That is a 12, so it's probably gonna miss.
That does miss.
And does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Seems pretty good.
Was that a natural 19? So
Oh, so close.
Crank is just like, I have mining laser. I shoot. And I didn't get out any D4s in all my dice.
What is wrong with you?
I know. They're so hard to find.
Yeah, they're the only ones that look like a D4.
They're the pointiest ones.
One
cow
fire
shops.
damage. Don't worry.
1 fire damage.
Yeah.
He only has a pistol, so
Fuck yeah.
it's really a mining laser. We're doing it. Mine was more of a warning shot.
I'm firing the warning shots here. Get your own job.
I had to
both of
line
you
it up
can-
for Crank. That's what it is.
The both of you can fire warning shots. I will also be firing warning shots. Warning them not to fuck with us.
Let's see what you did there.
What? Pay attention over there.
Uh,
That way.
anything else you'd like to do?
That was my whole turn.
Okay, cool. Andros.
It's me. So I am. Where am I? I need to look back at the map here. I'm going to step just inside the room here.
You see a big ass motherfucking mechanical spider.
I don't like that one bit, so I'm going to use my clever feint.
Do it, dude.
Let me roll to make sure that it works, because it'd be mad embarrassing if it didn't.
I would also agree with you.
Yeah, so that is, let's see. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, so I got a 16 on dice plus my bluff. Makes it a 22 because it's a bluff check against.
Okay, I will roll.
It's that same DC as a feint check, and I know that we went over this last time. I just didn't write down the. Okay, so my spell save DC would be a 15. If that's what we're working off of.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and work with that, and then we'll check with it off stream.
All right. So 22 to my 15, it's there.
Yep.
And since it's an auditory thing, I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, how about you stop skittering around and just leave us alone, please? I'd really rather not."
Just rolling up newspaper. Hey.
It turns from a Valitaire and looks straight at you.
All right, that's what I like to see. And since I have hit, since it was effective, attacks that I make or that anybody else in the party makes go against its flat-foot AC.
Nice.
Just -2.
-2.
Hey man, I'll take the -2.
Yeah, dude.
And it can't make reflex saves.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Top of the round.
Yep, that's all I got.
Okay, Valitaire. Stone, you're on deck, so be ready.
Yep.
I will. I mean, there is 3 of them shooting at the one, and there's one stone fighting the one.
Bum, bum, bum.
And you don't have any melee?
I mean, I could just body. He said it's the size of a labradoodle. I could just body slam it, but.
You also have claws, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have natural weapons.
It's just you get penalties if you shoot while it's next to you.
I'm gonna have faith in you 3, which I don't know if I should. I'm going to shoot this one and try to help him out.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
That is a natural 1.
God.
Can you go ahead and roll to attack again?
So like the D20 or damage?
No, D20.
Natural 2. With modifier of 5, so that is natural 7.
7.
7. Sorry.
7.
Not 7.
Okay. A shot goes wide.
Yes. It's cute.
Stone, you hear some loose rock. Sort of to your left.
To my what now?
Your left.
My left. Okay.
Would you like to move or anything, Valitaire?
Nah.
Hi.
Nah.
All right. Stone.
I am sort of going to shuffle here.
Okay.
And attack that spider right there.
Just do it.
That is going to be a 19.
No, 19. That hits.
Bam, 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 bam.
Roll the demolish.
Ooh, that is going to be a 12.
Damn.
Oh, sorry, 11.
Damn,
my
son.
bad.
I was like, that's impossible. You go ahead and slice, and it slices right into this, and it just goes limp as you just begin to see some sort of liquid emerge from the spiders.
What color is the liquid?
Colorblind.
You have low light vision. You can only see like black and white.
It's gray.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only like in like gray matter, so it is just a gray color. It has a little tints of purple though from the rocks that are glowing up the hallway.
Gotcha. I was just trying to see if it was like black like oil, or if it was red like blood.
It's gray
Gotcha.
with a slight tint of purple.
Gotcha.
Would you like to
Alright.
move? Any more? You only moved
no.
5 feet.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Spider's gonna go. And
Spiders, come here.
yeah.
That's too much.
Just a pinch now, spiders.
You see a spider appear next to you on your left side, Nate.
Okay.
And go ahead and try to take attack at you.
Just a pinch.
The best line in that whole song. Oh no, that's too much.
So it is a natural 20
Gotcha.
with a total of 27. Does that beat your KAC?
That's gonna be my case. Yes.
So it is a critical hit on you.
Okay.
Spiders, no.
Gonna need just a pinch now, spiders. Just a pinch.
Wow.
Just stabs.
So that's a total of
Calm
6
down.
damage on a crit.
Okay.
And I need you to make a
Man, that double damage.
fortitude save throw.
Fortitude save throw.
Yeah. Because it's just dice on a double, right?
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
rolled twice as many dice.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 23.
Okay. So you'll go ahead and take half damage.
Okay, am I taking? Okay.
He's got some.
Yeah, just give me the total at the end.
87.
So a total of 11 points of damage, and there's 7 poison.
So 11 points. Gotcha.
Oh, I did my math wrong. 13. I'm sorry. It was 6 plus the 7, so 13.
So 13. Okay.
Oh, I
Yep.
did the math wrong. It's 1 damage.
Yep, exactly.
Alrighty.
As you do see 2 needles that are currently just sticking in your arm.
Gotcha.
And then this
These are
one is over
guesses.
here, and it's going to attack you,
Guesses,
Andros.
minus.
I'm just gonna tell him no.
It turns around and runs away.
Damn right.
Oh, you figured out their activation word.
So I'm rolling really well tonight. 26 to hit, not a crit though.
Are you attacking me again?
No, it's against Andros.
That's your boy.
Okay.
All right, so 26 is gonna hit. I'm assuming that's against the KAC.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah,
can
definitely.
Can I ask something?
Uh-huh.
Are there now 2 spiders in this room?
No, one's dead, and then this one right here is the one that disappeared, and then it just reappeared next to you.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Because I didn't know if this one was just like hurt really badly. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. I thought the skull and cross were gonna be bigger, not just a little piece.
I thought that meant like injured.
Oh, I got you.
Or poison.
I'll use it for poison. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So you take a total of 4 piercing damage, Andros,
Okay.
and I need you to make a fort save for me.
Fort save. I'm making sure I'm understanding it correctly. It goes out of stamina first before it actually hits HP, correct?
That's correct.
Yes, that's correct.
Alright.
Stamina is your shield.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I failed the fort save.
I believe in you.
I got 2, so plus modifiers, that makes it a 1.
Oh, jeez.
You have a -1 modifier on it.
You're just gangly sick guy, huh?
I mean,
Not
like,
the best.
I'm more potent with my words
Huh.
than my body.
I got the black lung, pa.
You only been working there a day.
And then, so, then on top of the 4 piercing, you take 10 poison damage.
Ugh. I
So
don't like that.
we need a new captain.
I mean, we're getting there. Look at this damage here. That's
So total 14.
A 6-hour hunt. They went into a cave and got dead.
all right. Cool.
Good
on
time
a scale
having all.
of on a scale of 1 to 25, I'm looking like a 9.
No, you gotta measure in kittens.
Yeah.
On a
That's
scale of
just the amount of your health points. That's not a scale. That's just your health points.
I mean, on a scale of 1 kitten to 25 kittens, I have 9 kittens left.
I mean, now that you've made it a kittens, it is indeed a scale.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kittens have 2 hit points.
Oh.
Now I have to do more math.
Kittens have at least 9.
At least 9, because of each
Okay,
life.
Kittens have 9 lives.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
one
have-
kitten of life.
Then I have
Yeah.
1.
Everyone in the back, in the first or second room, go ahead and roll. Yep, that's the second room, and that's the first room. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
In the second room?
First or second?
I got a 13.
So pretty much everybody except for me.
You. Yep.
Yep.
I got an 8.
I got a 21.
Damn, son.
Poison! But what's that?
Yeah, that's why I got poisoned. They bit me really hard, and I was like, ow!
I
Also,
can see
that thing
better.
over there. I understand how Peter Parker felt.
I can see everything.
Take off your glasses. Oh,
I'm now ripped. My constitution goes up by 5.
Damn.
I think it's
Time,
just
time
your brain.
to go do a Saturday Night Fever.
you're really just hallucinating. But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I can feel everything around me. That's not spider sense, bro.
you're just high.
You're just having a trip, man. The happy thoughts, relax.
Yikes.
I'm gonna turn some music on and leave you alone for a little bit. Like,
So everybody else?
Yes. Anyone who rolled higher than a 13, here's,
I rolled a 13.
that's fine. 13 or higher, I should say. You guys see a single, or you hear a sliding noise coming down from behind you as Gus just slides in like a badass behind you guys.
He's back!
thank God.
Go ahead.
Fake Gus. He's in. No. Fake Gus.
What?
He says as he
Wow.
rolls in.
Monka
Thank
TOS
God,
with that
What?
kiss on camera.
What was his addition?
But better hope that we don't get banned for that. That's steamy.
Yep.
Too hot for TV.
Yeah, dude.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, now you just gotta figure out how to play this character.
He shoots things, but since they're mechanical, I don't know if he actually.
Oh wait, Josh, are you playing as this character?
I am. Because if not, then you guys have no heals and you guys will get slaughtered.
I feel like
I mean,
it's gonna happen anyway.
I have a heal.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them.
You have heals as well?
One of,
What?
I think, yeah. So Gus can heal hit points, and then
I can heal stamina.
Captain can heal stamina.
I can heal feet.
I can heal.
I can heal soul pain.
I can heal traumatic experiences from your past. So once we're done with this, Val, if you want to talk about how you murdered your mom again, I could probably help you work through that.
What the hell?
I'm sure he does.
I've already worked through it.
Okay.
He's already worked through it. He's come to terms with it.
The deed's done.
It's impressive.
He can buff people by shooting friendlies in the back.
Do you know what kind of a biohacker he is?
He is... I don't remember.
A good one.
Wonderful.
He's +2. The one that's like -2 AC, or they can get like,
Reduce the target's
bonuses.
DR by 5.
And then it's the bonus is like +2 to their skill checks. I don't remember what kind.
I see it. I pick up what's put down. Okay. So he's gonna run in and try to do a heal on the captain.
I go, save me, Gus.
Save me, Seymour.
I was thinking, save me, Barry.
And that's a 5 for the heal. So you get 5 hit points back.
Yes. And it's once I hit my max health, it just stops. It doesn't carry
Yeah.
over to stamina.
Correct.
Okay,
can-
making sure.
Heal your own stamina, right?
I'm not sure, but we'll talk about that on my turn.
You can like make yourself feel better. Can you not talk to yourself?
I mean, I'll let the DM decide that on my turn.
Exactly.
It's okay, me. I can do it.
I feel like if Patcher's not careful, this is going to be him.
I'm not a possum though. You guys need to learn what a rat looks like.
Patrick, or Ori, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do things.
Do it, man.
How many of these spider boys are left?
You see 2. One in front of
Okay.
Andros, and then one by Stone.
Okay. I want to try to confuse them a little bit.
Oh snap!
So, I
Show
want
me
to
jazz fingers.
just, ha ha, ha ha. No, I want to try to use my ability here. Let's see. So I have ghost.
Ooh, you're
Which
going ghosty boy.
Yeah.
Ghosty goo.
What's the character that makes the clones in Apex?
Mirage, dude.
Mirage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
He's gonna bamboozle, but
Yeah. No,
Fool
they're-
him.
they're bamboozled.
You just got bamboozled.
So yeah, that's me. I do that, and I get to do.
Android 17.
I'm sorry, that's not ghost. That is a holographic clone.
Okay.
I can create holographic duplicates or psychic projections of myself that conceal my true location.
Your image. Go.
I can do 1d4 of these guys. So let's find out. That is a 1. So now there are just 2 of me.
The world cannot have enough Ori.
Yeah. It's like when it's created, I put my hand up, and then the other guy like comes
Materializes.
like just comes next to me, and we just go.
Hell
five.
yes.
So now, anytime you're gonna attack him, you have to roll randomly, Josh. And
Oh.
pick. And it,
Magic
So
hats.
I roll like a D2.
yeah, or odds, evens.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
you determine randomly which one it hits.
Just activated
So-
my trap card.
Yeah,
Magical hats.
it's literally magical hats.
Okay, is that your action?
Can I still do anything else? I
Does
genuinely
it
don't
does,
know.
in the description it will tell you what kind of action it takes.
Is it a standard action, move action, bonus?
I
action?
didn't put the thing on here very well, so I'm going to bring this up on the internet.
Do 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 do.
Okay.
Copy notes.
Holographic clone. There we go. Oh god, this is just a thing of people talking about it. Stop it.
Oh, if it's the spell, then
It's level 2.
I believe it's a standard action.
It's extraordinary ability. Even the website thing for it.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a standard action if it's considered the spell.
Okay.
Cool.
So
So you
that's
can
my
move
turn.
if you want.
Okay, I want to put these two guys farther apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's,
wanna-
it's one standard action. It lasts 1 minute per level.
Okay.
So Ori, there's those two right there. You should have two copies.
I don't have Roll20 open.
Okay.
Because it was
So you have
working
two different
properly.
copies. Where would you like to put the other copy?
I mean, just like 10, like what? He would put 5 feet between us. I
Okay.
guess.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude. Let's go to Patcher.
All right, Crank's gonna bash, and I'm gonna flash, as in shoot them.
That was smooth. I appreciate that.
As in Hex Tech Flash, so you're gonna take 3 seconds and like channel and then
Be
jump
there.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Does a 21 hit?
that definitely hits. KAC or EAC?
EAC,
Doesn't
and then
matter, I
this will
guess.
be
Yep.
against KAC,
Yep.
which is a natural 20 from Mr. Crank.
Total of
25.
that's a crit.
All right. No special ability. It's
Okay.
just but that's 13 damage from Crank, and I did 8 fire.
So it's a mixture of this attack. This one just sort of crumbles under the weight of everything and just is splat. And a similar gray-looking liquid is coming from it as well.
I mean, I've been there, man. You know,
And
sometimes the
then-
responsibilities get too heavy for you.
I mean,
And
like
then
that's
as
a
my-
real thing.
Movement action, I'm gonna actually just start moving down to inspect it,
Okay. All right.
rubbing my hands together.
Exactly. Andros.
All right. So I'm going to move around them.
Okay.
10, 15. I'm gonna come like right. Yeah, I'm gonna come right here. And I'm
Mhm.
turn to face a little bit. And I'm going to. Let's see here. I'm gonna clever feint again on the one that's being fought at the moment.
Go ahead and roll it. You're fainting all of them, dude.
Dude, that's
Hey.
exactly my role here.
Hey, your
So
mother
that's
was a
going
lobster.
to be. That's
My
gonna be
mother was a
21.
saint.
That does it. So he's
Yeah.
flat foot again.
So he's
Brave
flat
Dorothy
foot
man,
against
shoot
all
them.
other attacks coming in. Are just like, hey, we killed your friends. Just thought you should know.
All your clever feints are just stating the obvious.
That just happened to be
Yeah.
offensive.
Whoa!
Hey, there you go.
Valetaire.
Sorry.
All right. I will shoot the only one left, I guess.
Do it. Roll to shoot.
Versus his flat foot AC.
Jesus, I can't fucking hit anything. 11.
11. Is EAC or KAC?
It's flat foot.
Right, but it's a different armor class depending on what weapon he's using.
Oh, true.
Energy.
His is
Energy? That hits because he is flat foot.
Holy shit.
Captain's orders, you hit.
Yep. That's what I do. I don't even fight. I just talk shit and the fighting gets done around me.
Bruh.
9 fire damage.
9 fire damage, you say? As you take a shot, you see a small, like, shield look just evaporate. But he's still up and going, but it seems like you knocked something out. Anything else you would like to do?
Where is Patrick? Or Clank?
He's
Crank's
on top
right-
of
Crank's
Crank's
right here, and I'm over here.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way next to Crank.
So
Snatch up and switch my guns.
Cool. Stone, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and turn to that spider and attack that spider.
Do the thing, dude. Make it. Ouch. Make it happen.
make it so.
Nat 20,
Oh.
so 23.
That hits. Roll that
Wow,
double
wow,
damage.
wow.
So it's gonna be 2d8 plus strength. And then if there's a critical effect on the weapon as well.
I don't
It
believe
wounds.
It wounds, yes. Which, what does that do, actually, since that's not like a for damage thing?
I will tell you.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like most weapons wound.
Got
this
him.
does like a special wound. Oh, don't you know?
That's going to be 12.
12. I guess you don't have to look it up because you just, after it gets shot, you see the shield, like the shield power down. You just raise the weapon up and smash right through it as it just sort of is pierced by the 3 points of your laser, and you see the gray liquid begin to emit from it as well.
So,
For future reference, though, I would love to know.
yeah, on page 182
182.
and 183, basically every time you roll a crit, you roll a d20, and it's one of those things, and then they make a save. So, but it doesn't matter if they're dead.
It's a bunch of like events.
You could add bleed to it, or you could actually damage their con value, or you could stun them, or you could cut off their arm or leg, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's pretty sweet.
You can cut out their eyeballs.
I would love to see that weapon just happen to just like precisely cut out an eyeball.
Oh, okay, I'm reading it. Yeah, wounding weapons, and it's. Oh, yeah.
That'd be radical. I just imagine it's kind of a miss, but one of the like 3 energy points just goes straight into someone's eye socket. It's just a-
That's so badass to look at or to think about.
yeah.
And
Like
to
I
look
was just,
at.
like I was just like, yeah, lost eye -2 perception.
Oh, that's it. Just -2. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, no damage.
Forever though. All that's permanent if they don't make the fort safe.
Jesus. All right. So, all 3 spiders have been killed.
I'm gonna start seeing if I can take parts.
Yeah, I just
Go ahead and roll
look
engineering.
Over, I look over to Patrick. I'm just like, it's your turn to do your thing. That's all right.
Oh, I know. It's where I come in. What engineering?
Yeah.
Perception.
I want to walk over to Ori and be like, "Hey man, great job in the fight." Like,
Dude,
way to-
you two. We
Just
we
absolutely-
took care of them.
18.
18. What are you? Are you just looking for just random spare parts?
Yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe I can make some legs for
He wants Crank to look like Urgot.
Crank.
Easily enough, you can take the legs off. It would take time to attach them to Crank, but you can
Yeah, well,
definitely take the legs off. I don't know where you're gonna store them.
we just put him in the back. He can carry a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So
All right, you get enough legs to make Crank, and
Oh god.
Crank.
Oh god.
he actually,
giant enemy
thinking
crank
about
crab.
it, if he did have crab legs, he would look like, because he's got like he had the gun arm.
Yeah.
And he's got like a regular arm. So.
oh my god, you're literally
I'm
just
just
making
imagining
Urgot.
From like the picture that we have of Crank, I just imagine like if Blitzcrank and Urgot fucked.
I'm just seeing the doll head spider baby thing from Toy Story.
Toy Story?
Oh,
Yes. With a laser.
The mining laser.
As you guys clear that out, you do see a single goblin run through this last door over here as it gets impaled by something in the back and falls face first. As you see sticking out of its back it almost looks like a thorn, but it is about this long.
That's what we call a knife.
No, that's a knife.
But it's like
This is a
circular
knife.
to a point. It almost looks like a thorn rose, and you just hear as slowly coming from outside into this area that you guys are in. You see the Pep. What did you describe the monster looking like again?
Oh god. So I think I said Cthulhu, Stegosaurus with a displacer beast tail.
You see him, just the tentacles on the mouth just grab the goblin by the feet and then rapidly pull him through the door.
Are
And that's
these
where we're
the
ending
goblins
tonight.
that I injured earlier?
Yes, they are. They're the ones that ran
Okay.
out. And that's where we
Gotcha.
end it. Is you see the goblin reaching and trying to claw onto the door and end up shutting it as the creature has pulled its prey into the next room.
I want to yell at Captain like, that's not the size of a cat.
I said
That's the
a
last
cat, not house cat. I stand by what I said, and if the court recorder would read me back, I did not perjure myself.
It's actually just several house cats just
On top of each other.
Inside of a trench coat.
Exactly.
Clusterfuck of cats.
But that is where we'll end this stream for tonight.
All right.
That
Go
way we
team.
can have the Gus, the true healer, back.
I appreciate that.
I hope everything's good with Gus.
I want everyone to be back. Those who are here, and those who are not.
Too soon.
I don't think we can bring back the crew that we killed.
No.
I don't
They
think-
can stay dead. Fuck them.
Yeah. Or those spiders. Or those goblins. I don't think they can come back.
We should have looked into those spiders a little closer. Maybe we could have like tamed them.
Nah.
Tamed them.
You mean
I don't think we
reprogrammed them?
could.
I could
Ooh,
maybe
reprogram.
reprogram now.
Tame,
Yeah.
reprogram. Because can you imagine having those kick-ass spiders as like security on the ship?
I mean, we kind of do now.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, we
there's,
have
like,
all those people.
Yeah, maybe we found a better use of it than.
Maybe we could turn those people into spiders.
What?
I might know a guy.
I
how
may
long
be
does
interested
that-
in this.
How long does that clone of yourself Ori last for?
1 minute.
1
1
minute per
minute.
level.
And it's second level, so 2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Wonderful.
That's
You
all
can
I
do
got.
that once per day or what?
Yeah. Once per day.
So as you guys are heading in, you see the second form of Ori just and disappear.
No, wait. I want to like whenever he's gonna go away, I like look like I reabsorb him. We go for a high five, and then he goes away.
That's so
Our
dope.
powers
Yeah.
combined.
Captain Planet over here.
I really choose to believe that when you do high five, it reabsorbs and the sound just goes
Yeah.
as it dissipates.
All right, so we're gonna close it out the same way we always do. Mr. Andros, Ian
Yeah.
Flux, where can we
That's
find
me.
you?
You can find me one of a couple places. You can find me right here throughout the week because I play a lot of games with Bruce. You can also find me on Fridays over on twitch.tv/mod20gaming. And with the new stuff going on, like with Fortnite and stuff, we might be streaming a little more regularly just because it's a fun new season and whatnot. I'm also probably going to be playing music and other things of that sort over there throughout the upcoming future because I did that last time and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
Awesome. And Pep, how indeed can they find us here or help us continue to produce
So-
better content so I learn how to talk like a normal human?
I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there's this whole subscription system that you can do here on Twitch. Bruce has been doing this long enough that Twitch has given him the opportunity to make money. If you
Yo.
if you want to support him on this, push that little button right up there that lets you give him a small portion of the money that you would otherwise spend on just a couple of cheeseburgers. You know, help him increase the production value. Do anything, really. Give him money so he feels like I need to be my best because they're giving me money. Now I understand. You think in your heart, why should I give them money just to make him do other things? I don't understand.
My thoughts
You don't even
exactly.
have to give him the money. You've already given money to Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. All you gotta do is link your two accounts. If you're already using a Twitch Prime sub on this channel here, just go click that button again. See if maybe you have to re-up it if it's been 30 days. Thank you so much.
And also with you.
And for those that don't know, all this wonderful screen that we have going on is thanks to Mr. Steven, aka the Peppermint Gentleman. He is the one who does
That's
all
me,
my
baby.
fancy art. We got some sweet stuff coming up in the works.
Yeah.
So we just got to get to that point, but it's going to be super sweet. And Mr.
I'm about it.
Knucklehead, where can we find you when you're not streaming here?
Let's see. You can find me at twitch.tv/knuckleheadsailor. I'm actually going to be streaming Rainbow Six Siege tomorrow night while the excellent gentlemen at Mod 20 Gaming are doing their wizards and webcams. So definitely come check me out. Come have fun, talk to me, but also go check them out as well because they are awesome.
We can both exist. You can open 2 windows out there.
Yeah, you can
That's a true
definitely do
thing.
it. But yeah, they can check me out on twitch.tv/knuckleheadsailor.
Awesome. And then, did you already plug your sister there, Ian?
I didn't, but I can.
Do it because she is part of this hashtag Mod20 fam.
Yeah, she's more. I mean, she's blood Mod 20 family.
True.
But you can find my sister over on twitch.tv/10speed, and she's a bunch of fun playing some Apex, playing some roguelikes, playing some whatever she's feeling like playing a whole bunch of really fun games, a lot of really cool games. Also, if you can only pick one day a week to go check her out,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Because that's Teamwork Tuesday. It's her and Metal Plates playing some couch co-op right there live in your living room if you're watching on the TV. Or wherever you're watching, they're live right there playing games with you, playing those roguelikes, playing Rocket League. It's kind of one of their traditions over there. But it's a good old time, so go check her out and drop her a follow. Tell her hey, tell her that you found her through Brews or however you want to say you found her, but it's a good old time. Definitely worth it. 10 out of 10. Speed.
10 out of 10 with speed. And last but not least, Patcher and or Crank, where can they find past episodes of this wonderful show?
Well, if you're ever wondering how we even got to Castroville, or what happened to that to the captain's neighbor's house, you can go to youtube.com/jbrews and watch every episode from all the way up till current ones, and they upload on Fridays.
Boom. Couldn't have said it better myself, or if I
Bang.
programmed Crank to set it. So, we will be heading out for tonight. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Cast, you're beautiful people. I could not thank you. I could not do the show without you. Figuratively
No,
and
you.
literally. Everyone out there viewing, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope you enjoy it. Later, guys.
Bye.
Love you.